Yo, excuse me. Party people in the place to be. What's good? Welcome to this thing that we call the Midnight Lounge, where we just come in here and just hang out, just have conversations. We just talk about what's on our mind. So we plan to rock just for a few moments, man. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe 35 minutes, something like that. We get in, you just rock a little bit, and then what I'm saying, we just get out going on about our day. So if you're watching this for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, right? Smash that like button and become a part of our vibes community. So we have a growing little community here, right? So we have a growing community here. We're trying to put some things together for your viewing pleasure, right? Put some things together for your viewing pleasure. Try to make a dope channel. Um, yeah. So salute to everyone. Um, got a few things on my mind that I'd like to talk about. Just briefly. Let me throw some headphones on here. Let me throw some headphones on. Yo, Cowboy Bob is in the building. Okay, I see you. I see you, Cowboy Bob. Let me throw this link out here in the chat. I was gonna throw the link out there anyway, but now that I see Cowboy Bob, what's good? Man, I got some smoking hot coffee right here. In a well, it's not a dirty cup. I did wash it, but I was transferring. You know how you take coffee out of one cup and put it in another and all that? It just splash around. Yeah, yeah. So DSJ says this is the channel where we talk about life and pasta salad, right? Let me start, but before our guests show up, right? I want to talk about something really quickly, man. Yo, you ever been in a relationship with somebody that you love and they just get on your damn nerves, right? Like no lie, man. Cowboy Bob says, making me a pot now, LOL. It ain't a dirty cup. You washed out the old coffee. Right. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, but you ever been in a relationship with somebody that you love and they ass just get on your nerves, man? And it's not that they do it intentionally to spite you or intentionally just to diss you, disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like certain things. And so you know how you move from vibe to vibe, and sometimes if you on a certain wave, what they're doing is crashing into your wave. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like a intentional disrespect. It's more like a you know. Um, I'll give you an example. Give you an example. For all my 30 from all my 30 somethings and whatever. BT, good boss.
Hey, nothing, man. Just chilling. How you holding up, Bob?
Man, I'm scratching and surviving, brother.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Everything everything well?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I had a knee injury, but I'm all right. My knee started tightening up on me, and I had to like not do anything for a whole week. So I'm doing
Oh
all right.
boy. Oh boy, the old man injuries is catching up to you fast, bro.
I know, and it sucks. It sucks because I was sitting here. I'm like, yo, I'm 40 now. I remember when I was a kid, I could say anything at this age. Everybody looked at me and was like, no, we thought the same thing. It's actually
Right.
65. I'm like,
Mhm.
what? I got
Right.
25 more years.
25 more years, bro. Yeah, man. Yo, so I got this thing, man. This thing that's been vexing me and perplexing me. But as an experienced man, like yourself and like myself, we know things come in cycles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking a question. Oh, we got a superstar backstage. Let me do.
Soulfinger? Is it Soulfinger?
Man, let me see. I'm gonna let the audience. Let me see. Where is Soulfinger's intro? Where's Soulfinger?
Soulfinger. Love it.
Yo,
Yo,
Bully, what's good, man?
what up? What up, Freeze? Yo, BT, what up, man? Long time no see, no hear from homeboy.
Yeah, man. I'm still on here. I'm just, like I said, I had an injury, but I'm all right.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, brother, man. Yo, Godspeed, man.
Yeah, man. Get well soon,
Godspeed,
man.
man. Word, because I just got over something myself, man. So, yeah, man, yo, praise and everything for you, man. Get well.
Thank you. It's called old age, though. It's just old age.
Yeah, man.
It's God reminding me, yo, you've been through some stuff, boy. Let me give you a little pain.
Word.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I caught that licking not too long ago, believe me.
Yeah, make you feel alive afterwards, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Make you
so Bully,
appreciate a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm.
so just real quick, I was I know at the end of the Nixon Net podcast, I said I was going to talk about one thing, bro. I went in the kitchen and something hit me, and I introduced something else after the fact. So what I want to do is get this thought off my mind, and then get into that one, the one we mentioned, right? And I think they both will tie in together.
Okay.
What I asked BT in the chat is, you ever been in love with somebody, been in a relationship with somebody, and you love them, right? You love them. You feel like, yo, nah, I do love you. You know what I'm saying? And no doubt, don't ever question it. It ain't even a question, right? But they do shit that get on your nerves. Like, you know how you be on one wave, like you be on a certain wave, and they start doing shit, or maybe they been doing it the whole time, and you ain't never noticed. But when you get on a different wave, like they be doing shit to get on your nerves, right?
Yeah.
Like, give you an example.
Like they get on your nerves when you leave the toilet seat up.
I guess it was 2 years ago. Last year, I was tying my shoe, and I was so out of breath. I was like, "Oh my God, I got a damn stomach. I gotta get my fat ass back in shape." I say it out loud, right? And then Mo says, "You know what? You know, being in the 140s ain't my thing. I got to get back in the 130s." You know what I'm saying? I'm just, just throwing out an arbitrary, you know what I'm saying, the thing out there. She like, yo, the 140s ain't for me. Step on the scale. She's like, 147? Good God. They're going to think I'm a wrestler. Right? This is the conversation, right?
Ted DiBiase, baby.
Yeah, and so
$1 million man.
Yeah, and so she got on this kick, right, of going to the gym, hiring a personal trainer, all this stuff. And then she gets down to like 132. And I'm like, easy, relax. She trying to get down to what? Like, and she's like, yo, 118 look like a reasonable. I'm like, 118? What the fuck?
Yeah, what you
What
trying
are
to
you
do?
doing?
Yeah.
But she from the Bahamas, right? So even if she get the 118, she got the Caribbean body, right? Y'all know what it is. I ain't gonna get into
The
all of that
light
stuff.
skinned,
I
the bronze light skin. Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah. I
colorway
ain't trying to
is perfect.
disrespect my lady on the internet and put her out there like that.
Facts.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Certain Caribbean women have like a certain body type. So even if she get down to 118, sundresses and stuff ain't gonna be like, you know what I'm saying.
You're gonna need
So
a shotgun
yeah,
everywhere you go.
Couple of
Like, what you
shotguns.
say?
yeah. So I mess around and we working out together. I'm trying to get my weight down. I was doing good. This was like right before I got hurt and blew out my knee and all that stuff. And so we walking, and I noticed like every dude is like looking at us. I'm like, what the fuck? What's everybody looking at us? I'm thinking I got something on my shirt or something, right, bro?
He
Bro,
got spilled coffee on his white shirt.
the sundresses on your ladies, bro. If you have dudes can be with a dude could be with his daughter, his mom, his wife, his girlfriend, and his side chick, right? If a cutie walk by in a sundress, he looking.
Of course, man.
Can't help it. He can't help it, right?
That's a compliment, though. That's a compliment to you, homeboy.
Yeah,
You know that, right?
yeah, I know. I'm not that. I'm not an insecure dude, bro. Not like
There you
not
go. That's what I'm talking about.
you've been around me long enough to know that I have a unreasonable amount of self confidence, and you know what I'm saying. Like cats is like with me, bro. I walk out. Yo, the Knicks can be playing the Denver Nuggets, bro. I walk out on center court, bro. You know me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm that type of guy, bro. Yo,
like, hey,
yeah, hey, look, hey, it's Uncle Freezy. I'm like, hey, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Arrest him. Get him.
Yeah, book him, Deno. Yeah,
book him.
But the thing is like, so I was on this wave, getting in shape or whatever. Like I'm on this certain wave, and then all of a sudden, Mo take it to the extreme. Now I'm like, okay, dude, this is aggravating because now I just wanted to cut back and you know what I'm saying, lose a few pounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to, you know what I'm saying, look nice and clothes. I wasn't trying to look like The Rock in a small t-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Yeah, just look decent in clothes. That's me. Mo take it to the extreme. I'm like, yo, Mo, what we eating for dinner? Yo, so we eating protein bowls. What?
Protein bowl.
He's like, nah, we eat
No
protein
rice.
bowls.
You got quinoa.
Yeah.
Yo, BT word.
Yeah.
He's mad at the mug. What happened to the rice? Now we got quinoa.
Yeah, we got
What the hell is a
bro.
quinoa?
It's a protein bowl. It ain't nothing but tomatoes,
Avocado.
spinach, onions, everything healthy.
Avocado.
Now it's a lot
yeah.
of food. Now it will get you full. It'll get you
Bring you
full.
to the bathroom too.
Yeah, but it wasn't that type of party, man. It was like, yo, this aggravated, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the little treats I like to have, like every now and then, I like to sneak off to the store and get me like a little honey bun or something, or like them little bag of donuts. You know how the bag have like 20 of the mini donuts in it?
Yeah, word.
Yeah, I'll sneak off and get that and like a strawberry milk or something. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my little reward. Look like I be telling myself if I make five sales in a day, I'm gonna reward myself with something. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my motivation to stay at it because I got the most boring job in America. Right? My job is to constantly be on the phone, calling people. And sometimes I won't speak to another human being for like 5 hours of just straight calling. And the dog would come in, I'll pet the dog, and I'll still be dialing. Right. So I'll be like, yo, if I make 5 sales a day, I'm gonna go to Krispy Kreme and get me a half dozen donuts and a strawberry milk. That's my reward,
Mm-hmm.
right? But Mo was like, nah, you said we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Like, Mo, you being real aggravating right now. She's like, no, you set a goal, we're gonna stick to it. Right?
She the angel and the devil on your shoulder at the same time.
At the same
Right.
time. Right.
Right.
Like,
Or BT, I got one even better. Say you with somebody that you love, you in a real dope relationship,
mhm.
but her family fucked up.
Oh man, I've been there.
Oh,
You ever
yeah,
been in
I've
that?
been there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the
Oh.
sister is every time you come home from work, the sister is there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yup,
Oh,
and
we
she
just
always
watching. We
got
just
something to
watching.
say.
Yeah, we just watching Family Feud.
Always drama. Always
Yeah,
drama.
Soon as Bully walk in the door, she gonna say something. She gonna say something wild.
What you doing
OD,
here?
way out the way,
It's my
like
crib. What you talking
she
about?
she in your crib on your sofa, right, with the
Right,
remote,
right.
and
Right.
you
With her
walk in the house.
5411, with her
She
5411
like, what you
Reebok.
doing here?
Yeah, the
I
black
live
ones.
here.
The
Black, I
black
live here.
with the
So,
gumshoe, with the
and you
gumshoe
got
bottom.
work or
Gumshoe on the
something to
bottom.
do? Don't you got something to do? Some work or something? What you doing at home?
Nah, she ain't gonna do. She gonna be.
But
As soon as
can
Bully
I-
walk in the door, she like, Rod, you
Hmm.
know you can't walk in here empty handed.
Yo, I
And
was.
you like,
Huh. Word?
Word? You tripping on some trip mines when you say something like that to me.
yeah,
son.
yeah.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
that's a
Like, I
problem.
walk in the
That's a
door,
problem.
she could be like, hey, Ken, we hungry, man. Why you ain't brought nothing with you? What, you calling me by my?
You know what you want to say, right? You know what you want to say.
Yes.
Get your
Bitch.
ass up out of my house. You heifer.
But you know what that's about, right? You know what that's about, right?
Yes.
That's
So
love.
we on
She,
vibes and stuff, right? We on vibes and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what that's about.
the
Yeah.
So
sister
when she
love you.
coming at your
That's her
neck,
way of showing love.
that's her way of showing love, but that's her way she won't love. It was not. You dig?
Nah, see, I don't read
Listen.
all of that. I'm with
No, I
somebody.
read.
I'm with somebody. I
Listen,
can't
I'm
do that.
telling you.
I
Of
can't
course,
do
you
that.
better not do it. You better not do
No,
it.
no,
That's why
because
you
the
got to
thing
kick them
is,
up out of there with the quickness. Mhm.
no, the thing is see, what I've learned throughout the years, I may not say that I'm a player or that, or I get a lot of women. I'm not. But what I've
Good.
learned is how I watch my friends get into situations. I laugh
Mhm.
my ass off and be like, yo, I'm not getting into that. Like, I had a friend of mine, he dated the younger sister, ended up marrying the older sister. I was like,
Mm.
yo, you are stupid. Like, you know how the family
Mhm.
reunion gonna be? Like, so
Mhm.
for me, I don't fall for those traps. But
That's
yeah,
good.
man, I've been in that situation. I had a
That's
sister
good.
who
But
every
don't
time
don't
I
don't
saw
front. The
her,
vibe is out there though. That vibe.
Yeah.
Not because I'm sorry, BT.
not
Not to cut you off. I'm sorry, brother.
go ahead.
But that vibe is out there because when you deal in a situation like that, especially with sisters and whatnot, and they're around constantly, and you might be the only dude in the crib, and
Right.
they see how they treat how you treat their sister, they want that affection too. So sometimes they be trying to step up out of bounds. They be on some
Right.
foul.
Right.
You know what I mean? They be trying to throw that. They be trying to throw that. The victim role. Well, I'm trying to get back together and I'm trying to do my thing and da da da. And you the best brother-in-law I ever had. And they start throwing them hugs and get off of me. Get
Right.
out of here. Go and
There's a
get
movie. There's a movie called what's that damn movie where they
soul
cooking
food.
all the time? Yep, Soul Food.
Soul
Perfect
food.
example. Because
There you go.
when I saw Miss Vanessa Williams, Miss USA, walk through that house with that knife, start chasing her husband, I was like, yo, a woman that beautiful acting like that, I'm good. I already know
Right.
she's gonna cause
Right.
problems.
How did you take it to that point? That beautiful
Right.
black woman, straight from Brooklyn,
Exactly.
Brownsville.
Brown.
Okay,
Shout out to Brown.
Brownsville. Her, Vanessa Williams, and Thelma from the same goddamn projects. Okay,
Exactly.
Brooklyn, Brooklyn, kid. All right, but nonetheless, but BT, you make a great point. How did you take this beautiful black female to that point where the family member ain't getting the love and everything that she deserved? So now she's jumping on your man and everything. I've been through that situation and whatnot. I ain't tapped.
Right.
But what I said was tap the hell on out of here. You gotta go.
Right.
You gotta go. Enough. And if you
Right.
don't like that, I kick your sister out, then you follow your sister.
Yeah.
Don't get.
Go on. Get.
See, that's the
Yeah.
thing though. That's hard. It's because we get comfortable. We don't want to do certain
Right.
things to like that. Like for
That's the
example,
drama.
some people like, oh, I'm not like that because that's gonna be my sister-in-law. Man, you don't know what you're doing. You setting yourself up for some problems later on down
You
the
ain't
road if
never
you don't
lie.
deal with it now. Like
Yeah.
that situation, I had a like I was trying to say, I was married long time ago, and
Mhm.
I had married the middle child, which was no, yeah, she was the middle child. My fault. It's been a while. So her
Mhm.
older sister, nobody liked her, right? And the younger sister, everybody loved. I ended up hating the younger sister and liking the older sister because the older sister was always working. She was always doing her thing. And she had a way about her that she would just tell how she felt, regardless of whether it hurt your feelings or not. So I respected that because she worked for us. But the younger sister got everything. So, long story short, I meet the older sister first. I'm like everybody else, like this bitch crazy. Like she crazy. She always messing with me. She always was talking about how I work too much. I don't spend time at home. And I'm like, but this is how I'm supposed to be. Not
Right.
realizing that she was telling me how everybody looks at her. The younger sister got everything because she always was whining about everything. So for me, I looked at my wife. I was like, yo, I don't think this gonna work. She said, why? I was like, because your family got too much issues. There's always a fight between the older and the younger sister, and you're always caught in the middle. You got to be the
Right.
one to be the mediator. You got to step away from that. She never did, and I guess we're single now.
Right.
But yeah, I've been in that situation. It's bad because then it's like you constantly end up in a situation where y'all are always fighting, and it has nothing to do with actually the relationship.
The love. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It
Yeah.
has something to do with some old feelings that she had with her sister from years ago that ain't been settled. So
Right.
it's like you stay getting caught. That's why when families messed up, I love it because at
Mhm.
some point, one or two things is gonna happen. Either she gonna realize you are the best thing for her because of the opportunities you give her, or she just gonna be exactly where she is. She gonna be the same woman you met her in the beginning, or
Facts.
Right.
she ain't gonna change. So
Facts.
sometimes it's a blessing.
Sometimes it's a curse.
Yeah.
Word.
Right. 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 Eh,
It could go both
Sometimes
ways.
it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse. Like I'm like when you in love with somebody, you know you in love with them because they'll do things like and it always seem like everything they do is too perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
say when your homeboy come over and he bring his new chick, right? And y'all, for instance, I'm just gonna give you an example. Say for instance, I have a new chick. Me and the lady been together 3 months. Say Bully been knowing me my whole life. He know 3 months with somebody, something must be going on. Like Uncle
Hmm.
Freezy be with somebody 3 months? Okay. Some,
I gotta meet this chick.
something going on, right? Right. For one, because if he know me my whole life and he know at the 3 month mark, if I'm not changing horses, so to speak,
Mm. That's
he
right.
know okay, there's something here, right? And for me, it's because I'm kind of overly picky, right? I'm overly picky. Like the slightest little thing, I have me changing horses, right? And I shouldn't be that way, but whatever. Say, but now Bully meets um say Bully is at the bodega and he bump into Regina King and,
Mm.
and she's smitten. She's smitten by
Mm.
Bully, right?
Man, yeah.
And so for the first, and I'm not talking about love. I'm talking about that whole infatuation, kind of really
Flirting.
hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the first impression was real dope in
Mm-hmm.
that area. And Bully is like, yo, Regina King say she want to come over and hang out with y'all, man. I be talking about you all the time. You know what I'm saying to her. She say she want to check y'all out. And then I go talk to whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? In this thing, I'm gonna just still say it's Mo. Say I've been with Mo for like 3 months, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so I talked to Mo like, Mo, man, Bully and Regina King want to come over Friday night. What we doing? She like nothing. We ain't, but and knowing Mo was like, what you mean they want to come over here? Regina King, an actress. We got to go buy new furniture tonight. That's
What?
we gotta go. This
Call a
is
cleaning
okay.
company.
We gotta go buy a
Yeah.
new car.
Call Siemens. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, relax.
Like, yo,
Really
can we do a
be
30-day lease on a new Bentley G-Wagon?
right.
Oh,
I'm like, really,
man.
boss lady, we gotta go
Nah.
buy a new car because Bully and Regina King come. But anyway,
Yeah, man. Come on.
anyway, so say Bully and them come over. Bully and them come over. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna always when you got homeboys, right? Every time they come over, you gotta impress them with some shit, right? You can't just be like, yo, just come in here and whatever.
Be
Like
you,
Bully,
right? Be you. Yeah.
like Bully come over. I'm like, hey Bully, guess what I found, bro? And maybe I had it for like 2 or 3 months, but just waiting on the right occasion.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna be like, Bully, listen, man, I know you don't smoke, right? And I know you don't smoke, right? And listen, I know you're not trying to get wasted in front of the new chick. But look what I got. I found, you know what I'm saying? I found this wine. I found this wine at a place in Colombia. They say it go perfect with these type of cigars. These Dominican
what?
cigars.
You know
Right.
what?
You try to get me locked up in this, man.
Nah, it's your homeboy to think about if you think working 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 every day, Monday through Friday, is a grind. Say you work for a big place with a lot of people, and it's always drama, right?
Mhm.
Always drama.
And then when you get off on Friday,
you gotta
just
let
wanna
it go.
your hair, you just want to
Yeah.
let your hair down a little bit and rock.
Yeah.
So I'm going through that, right? And Bully going through that. And so I'm like, Bully, guess what I got on the back porch? Yo, I got us this wine, bro. It go perfect with these Dominican cigars. And Bully can be like, man, I don't even smoke. I'm like, but Bully, bro, they cost $48 a piece plus tax.
Plus
And Bully
tax.
like $48? And I was like, yeah, I would have got the ones for $88, but I ain't want Miss Mocha to know that I've been spending money on cigars like that. And he's like, oh, word. You know what I'm saying? So we on the back porch. Mo and Regina King is in. So we have this room adjacent from the kitchen. It's like so we have a big kitchen, right? And then there's like this little nook area where you like if you having a part, not a party. I'm just talking about if you having people over, like 8, 9, 10 people, right? It's this little area. It's not big, but it's where we put all the silverware, all the good silverware, and all the good silver and all that stuff at. Say they in there and they putting hors d'oeuvres together or whatever. They in there having girls talk. Me and Bully is on the back porch. I'm like, Bully, yo, taste this, bro. And I don't open the bottle before he get there. I need for him to see me open the bottle. It's a
right.
brand
Open up
new
the bottle. You don't go right.
You
right.
Go
break
right.
that seal.
I need
Spend
Good
20
point,
minutes.
Freeze. Good point, Freeze.
I need for him to see me open the brand new bottle, right? So I pull out this port, right? And for those that don't know, port is a wine. It's a little bit thicker than wine, right? And it goes perfect with the taste of cigars, right?
Yeah.
Like I've known dudes to take those disposable cups, pour port in it, and dip their cigar in it and smoke it like that. They be smoking, dip their cigar in it. They smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
That's not my thing, but I know people that do that. That's their thing, right? So I let Bully pour because we have a pack, like me and my homeboys, bro. If one person is opening the bottle, the other person make the toast. I know that's corny. That's corny, but this is what grown men, 50-year-olds, 60
Yeah, but that's a tradition. Yeah,
this is kind of.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Freeze. I'm sorry. You're right. I just want to give you props on that. You're absolutely right. That's a tradition. Anybody over 50, that's what they're supposed to do. And
right.
I mean,
people don't know that.
Right, for people, right, excuse me, you're right, BT. For people that don't know that, that's what you're supposed to do when you're over a certain age. That's showing your wisdom and everything.
Right.
And Freezy is absolutely, I'm sorry, Freezy is absolutely right. He's absolutely right. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm sorry, Freezy.
Even if you don't, even if, like with me, I'm a good toaster because I think about stuff to toast over. But then I know others that are not good toasters and they say the same thing over and over. And it's like I run a joke. Say I got a friend named Ronnie. He's not a good toaster, but when it's time for him to do the toast, Everybody raise their cup, and everybody know what he gonna say. To the good times. Everybody, they say it with him.
Mm-hmm.
Then we say it with Ronnie, right? Ronnie be like, hey, man, y'all know what it is. To the good times, right? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So while Bully doing that, while Bully doing that, me and Bully like, yo, man, what a cigar clip. And then that's when I whip out, this is what I wanted you to see. The fancy cigar clip I bought online.
The
I got it on
diamond
Amazon.
encrusted, gold plated.
It got the Knicks logo on it.
Yeah,
I passed it. He's like,
with
he got
the
a
championship from the 70s,
you know what I'm
emblem on it.
Yeah, it got the little point on it where you could poke a hole in the back, and then it got the clip on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so
and it's blue gold. It's not even gold, the gold color. It's like that Nick
Yeah.
gold.
But you
And
got
so-
room for the next championship that we gonna win, right? You got room for the next
Exactly.
championship.
Bim.
There you go. There you
Bim.
go.
And so while we waiting, while me and Bully is out there and the ladies are preparing like hors d'oeuvres and nothing major, maybe like them butter crackers with like the
Ritz crackers. Yeah.
like the townhouse ones, the
Yeah,
ones
the
that like
townhouse.
Oh,
The townhouse.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
the
like the
townhouse.
townhouse crackers
With some apple butter,
Mhm.
with some apple butter,
or
something
some
on it. Oh
pepper
my
jack
God.
cheese or something.
Pepper
just
jack.
something.
Oh, that
Right,
goes in
just
pasta salad too. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, I got you. But and while we waiting back there, the doorbell rang, and it's Ronnie, right? And Ronnie back there, as soon as Ronnie come in, he loud, right? Ronnie older than me. Ronnie about 6 to 7 years. So Ronnie's about like 61, right? 61. He right at he done retired already. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ronnie, what you do yesterday? Man, I ain't did a motherfucking thing. You know how dudes retire? When dudes retire, they talk that retire talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo,
I ain't doing a motherfucking thing. I worked 60 years in a company. I ain't got to do shit.
Exactly. Ronnie retired from the railroad, right? Ronnie did 40 years.
He said the railroad.
Yeah,
Facts.
Ronnie did, not for real. Ronnie did 40 years at the railroad, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? So he part of the union and everything. You know what I'm saying? So Ronnie getting that bread. But anyway, Ronnie come in. I'm like, Ronnie, what you do yesterday, man? I ain't did a motherfucking thing. I ain't did shit. You know, this is just how he talk, right? Whatever. Shout out to my man Ronnie, right?
Salute.
Ronnie, and he walked straight up to me. He be like, yo, what's good, Bully? Bully be like, yo, what's happening, man? Whatever.
Yeah,
And Ronnie gonna play a game with you. Ronnie gonna be like, yo, guess what I got in my pocket? And I'm like, Ronnie, come on, bro. You know this is. I'm like, hey, you know me. I bet pause. And Ronnie be like, don't hit me with that pause. I'm too old for that shit. Y'all be talking about that damn
pause it. No
this,
homo
pause
crap.
that. You know what I'm saying?
What's that mean?
Yeah, I'm a grown man. I talk how I want. This is him, right? So I'm like, Ronnie, man, we ain't got no time, man, for trying to figure out what you got in your pocket, bro. What you got in your pocket? What you got in your pocket, homeboy? What you got homework? I ain't got no damn homework in my pocket. I'm a grown man. So he go in his pocket, and while the women is in there doing hors d'oeuvres and Bully pouring up drinks, man, and I'm looking for a cigar to give to Ronnie. Ronnie like, I bought these cards. Remember last time? Y'all thought y'all was slick. Y'all tried to go Boston on me. I ain't letting y'all get away this time. So he done bought a pack of cards, right? You know the 2-pack. It got the blue. It got the blue ones on one side and the red ones on the other side. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And so yeah, man, I got some cards. And then
y'all about to play tonk?
No, we about to play spades.
Right, but here's the thing. Soon as Mo come out there to where we at, and she see us, Ronnie with the 2-pack of cards, she like, because she already know it's going from a nice evening to an evening where everybody's talking shit, getting drunk, smoking cigars. She already know what it is, right? And so Ronnie and his girl play me and Mo and lose, but Ronnie talk shit the whole time, right? They just cutting our ass on the spade table. And he like, yo, Bully, what you gonna do? You just gonna stand? What you doing? But you just standing there like you shooting free throws. What's happening, Bully? You know what I'm saying? And he comes, Bully like, I ain't got no partner. You lucky I ain't got no partner. You know what I'm saying? If I had a partner, man, I'll cut you. And then Regina King says,
here she come.
Regina King says, I play spades.
Oh,
I play spades. We ain't gonna let that man talk shit to us. And Bully, you remember how in the beginning I said, you know what I'm saying, the person you date, and every time you find out something, they always do stuff perfect.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She won a Boston 13. Yep.
Run to
She like,
Boston.
I ain't gonna
Ran a
let you talk.
Boston back to back.
I ain't gonna let you talk. She say
Mm.
stuff like, I ain't gonna let you talk shit to my man Bully. I ain't gonna let
That's
you talk shit to
Marion
my
words
man.
right there.
She's sending subliminal messages to Bully, like, you my
Yep.
man, right? She's, you know what I'm saying? And so she's sending little subliminals, like, you my man, like sending subliminals. I got your back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Subliminals, like, I'm gonna be there. You know, she sit
I'm gonna
down.
hold you down.
Yeah. And then y'all start cutting Ronnie them ass on the spade table, right?
And
when?
when?
Yes. And then she like, yo, what are y'all drinking? I see y'all over there hiding the bottle. What is that? And I'm like, it's a port. It's just a port we got from Colombia. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. It ain't even expensive. I think it was like, $14. Right? She's like, $14? What kind of cheap shit is that? And then she tastes it and she's like, oh, wait a minute. Let me, where your cigar at? And then she hit the cigar one time and taste the port. And me and Bully looking like, oh
yeah.
She just smoked my shit.
She a
That's
keeper.
a $49 cigar you smoking, girl. What? You a little too comfortable right now. You a little comfortable.
Right, Bully. You feel me? You know how you meet somebody
I
and
got
they
it.
do all the, and it's like you didn't know this stuff. You just finding out this stuff for real.
For real.
I'd be like, yo, you too comfortable right about now smoking my cigar and drinking my port.
But
You
that's
gotta
how
wait.
she felt.
That's like that's the fifth date right there where you start to do that. It's only been 3 months.
But but B, you just what you heard. You heard what you just said, right? She feeling mad comfortable. So she feeling her way to say, yo, I could float around here and do what I want, but I'm doing it for you, daddy.
Right.
It was not.
I'm in trouble.
And the crowd.
There you go. See?
And the crowd likes her.
And
You ever had a girl, you brought around a crowd and the whole crowd don't like her?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The whole crowd, like it'd be like 7 to 8 people in the house. You bring her over and she just sending the ill vibes. Like, don't nobody like her.
And she don't even know what nothing is. Like, she can't even make herself a cup of coffee, asking for coffee, sitting in the corner pissed.
When your mama,
waited on.
When your mama and your grandma and your aunties be like, why you? I don't.
Why you bring her?
Why you bring
her? Shit,
I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. See, on my mama's side, there ain't nothing but females. On my daddy's side, there ain't nothing but dudes. On my mama's side, you got to get past the gauntlet. Like, you got to get past my sisters and my mama, and then my grandma, and then my auntie. Like, man, listen.
I ain't gonna front. That happened to me. I had my ex-wife with me. This is why we didn't work out. I brought her over to my aunt's house. We had all the women, my cousins, all of us were there. The whole weekend went from the first 5 minutes we was happy we haven't seen each other in like 5 years and we ain't got to chill. First 5 minutes we was playing games and everything. After that, the whole weekend I felt like I was at a funeral, man. Everybody was like, yo, what the fuck she doing here? She would say something, everybody would just turn. Yo, the nicest, even the baby that's nice was cutting it on her like, yo, you need to leave. She told, my little niece told her, like, you make my uncle seem mad all the time. You need to leave. I was like, yo.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro.
No, I was going to say I couldn't stop laughing. So it was like, I know what you mean with that. But for the most part, if everything going like that, man, I hear wedding bells, man, because that's hard to find a chick that's that comfortable in you to where everybody likes it, you like the vibe, everything is going good. That's a rarity, and the problem with that is, like I said, y'all get comfortable. So for me, if I found a chick like that, I'm marrying her freaking 3 months and a day later.
Yeah, yo, and the cool thing about finding the one that fit, and I'm gonna get back to the couple things that we said we was gonna talk about, but finding the one that fit, they surprise you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go to your grandma's house and your grandma got the phone on her. I'm like, Grandma, why it take you so long to come to the door? She like, relax. I'm on the phone. She
Mhm.
like,
I'm sorry, Freezy.
I'm on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Bully, you see what I'm saying? Like, your grandma, what taking you so long to come to the door? She got the phone on her ear. Like, yo, this is my house. And then you joke with
Yo.
grandma.
Tell me
Then
what
you
to
joke
do.
with grandma. You like, grandma, you better not be on the phone with no man. You better not be on the phone with no man. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you right now.
Like I
I'm
will
too,
find his
I'm too
address.
old for
You
this. I'm
forget.
too
Hey,
old
yo,
to be trying to
Freeze.
break in a new granddaddy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Freeze. I'm sorry, yo, BT. I'm sorry, Freeze. Yo, hold on. Yo, Freeze. You just hit it on the head before I left the mountain, right? Before I left. I gotta laugh at this. Oh, Grandma, if you hear me out there, I know you ain't up right now. You better not be up, goddammit.
Hey, grandma.
You need to be
Sorry for
careful.
cursing. Sorry
She'll
for
call
cussing too,
you.
grandma. No disrespect. No disrespect.
No
Grandma.
disrespect. We love you.
Yo, yeah, no doubt. I love my grandma, man. I mean, yo, she loved Freezy. She loved Corey Lee. She loved the whole thing. She be watching. My grandma be watching, 84 years old. She be watching. But, yo, you just hit it dead on the head. I came to her door one day when I was up top and whatnot. And I'm like, yo, I'm calling. I got the key, but I want her to move around and stuff like that. I mean, she moved. My grandma move around.
But
she
you
a
ain't want
G.
to, and put me, I don't want to walk in on nothing. Like,
Right,
Yeah.
right. There
Right.
you,
You know
there
what I'm
you,
saying?
thank you, Freeze. That's where I'm trying to go with it. That's where I'm trying to go with it. So I'm like, yo, what the hell going? I said, man, I had to just go kicking the door, busting the 4-4. All you heard was Boulevard, don't hit me no more. I ain't never do nothing like that. But I was
Right.
mad as hell. Like, I ain't hearing nothing. I'm on the phone, da da da. You know, I went from closet to closet, door to door. I went to
And
the
the
back door. I
TV
went to the
loud as hell
backyard.
too.
I went downstairs. I went upstairs. I went all through the crib. What took you so
Who you
long to get to
looking
this
for?
door? Yeah.
Right. Right. And
Like
and Bully, you know what I was getting at with it was
Uh-huh.
like it take her a long time to come to the door, right? She on the
I
phone,
know. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And here's the thing,
Mhm.
like grandma, I hope you ain't talking to no man because I'm too young. I'm too
You
old
doggone
to be
right,
trying to break
right.
in a grandfather. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, I'll get me a man if I want to. You know what I'm saying? This is what they say, right? But then you're like, grandma, who you on the phone with? And she'd be like, I'm talking to Regina King.
How?
Wait, what?
how you get my wait? What?
Grant,
I
you
didn't
I
talking
don't
even
to
like
give
my
you
that.
the
I
number.
don't
Grant?
like that. That's what
Wait
I
a minute.
don't like.
But here's the thing with it. Grant, you talking to my girl? What's happening? And she's like, man, we talk just about every day. She called
You
me one
can't
day
say
to check
nothing.
on me just to see how I was doing. And then one thing led to another. And then that's our business. We grown. And I'm like, oh.
I don't like that. Because
Yeah.
females be dropping dimes, man. They be dropping
It
Yeah.
ain't
dimes.
even that. It's like grandma ain't even introduce you to her. How you get her number?
Yeah, how you get her number? Right.
Yeah.
How you do
It's
that?
like, oh, I got it from your sister. Wait, my sister got her number
My
too.
sister,
What the
right?
hell?
Yeah, what the hell? Right. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like that shit.
I got a surprise for y'all too. Here's the surprise,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Women will talk to each other, bro. Women
Of
talk, bro.
course. Yes.
Women talk harder than the police, bro. And the police got radios.
Yup.
The police be like, "Well, break it one." That's how women be talking, bro.
Dude, I
Yeah,
know. Yeah,
yeah.
go ahead, speak on it.
And it's all of them, bro. You be like, nah, not the women in my family. The women in my family would never talk
Man,
to
the
nobody.
women in my family got chatterboxes, man. They got chatterbox all day.
Yeah. If you think a woman won't talk about you, you are naive.
You
You
are
know
very
what's
naive. You
crazy?
ain't living in reality.
Was that it's
Yeah.
crazy? People don't remember that phones used to pay like 5 cents a minute, and they be forgetting that back in the day. I know some women who used to run up their phone bill, and they were around my age. Talk about $200-300 a month
Just the
on a
chatter.
phone bill,
Right.
Just the chatter.
Right.
just because they talking 4 or 5 hours straight about
Yeah.
homework. My
Yeah.
ass, how
I
you
used
gonna
to
talk
use.
4 hours about homework?
You remember 1-800-collect? Remember how
Yeah,
Of
you could use
course.
1-800-collect?
Yeah.
You could
1-800
give me
call
Yeah.
10
ATT,
cents a
all of
minute.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. All of that. Yeah,
917
man.
call.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
remember when
Like
go ahead, BG.
that's
My
no, I
bad.
was just gonna say that's what basically got free nights and weekends. Y'all be forgetting
Free nights and weekends. Yep.
that was
Yep.
a
That's how it
promo.
started.
Free night. That's how it all
That's how it
started. Free
started.
nights and weekends, and now you got
Word.
unlimited because
Hold on.
women, man. Yo, my ex,
Mm.
the ex that I told y'all about, I bought her a phone and put her on my plan. Tell me why my bill was 3 times on her plan than it was on mine. Like I'd be looking like, yo, what are you
Chattering.
doing?
That's
Oh,
because
I gotta
y'all
download
was on
this.
Singular Wireless. That's why.
Oh snap!
Y'all was on Singular Wireless. Singular Wireless used to be sticking up everywhere. I know.
Be
I
like,
used to
yo,
be on
wait a
Singular
minute. What's
Wireless,
this
bro.
surcharge for Clash of Clans? Oh, I had to buy me some gems. It's a fucking video game. You paying $40 for some gems?
Right. Right.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a shorty. I used to call the salt and pepper. Remember when the rappers used to have the hotlines? They used to have
Mhm.
NWA. They used to
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper and Ice Cube and Public Enemy and all these cats.
Right.
Man, I ran my grandma. When my mom's and them moved up top from where I was living at and stuff like that. Man, I ran my grandma's phone bill up to almost $500 because I was up there listening to Salt and Pepper. Thinking I'm gonna
Right.
thinking I'm gonna talk to Cheryl and the other girl Pepper. It was
Yeah.
not, man. It ain't never happened, Captain.
Ain't
Yeah, and
never
then
Because I
them
happened.
was
radio
infatuated with
lines.
them.
Yeah.
I was
Them radio lines,
infatuated
you
with
be on the phone for 2 hours.
word.
Back to
And don't
back.
forget the nasty. Don't forget the little nasty one that used to have out when
Yeah.
baby talk to me, baby. What you want me to do, baby? The
Yeah.
girl 6 type of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
You
But
talking
I
I
don't
about
care what
remember.
girls?
nobody
Talking
say.
about
I thought she was beautiful. She's still
Oh
beautiful to
yeah.
me.
What's her name?
Randall.
Randall.
Yeah.
Teresa
I
Randall.
don't know what it is about her, but I'm telling you, if I meet her, I'm
But
like,
have you seen what she look
huh?
like now? Something happened. Something happened with her
For
recently in the
real?
last.
I saw
Yeah,
she looked good in Bad Boys 3, yo. She still looked the same. I saw her in
nah,
Bad Boys 3.
son. So they're not putting her in the next Bad Boys because something she had a mental health crisis, and that's why I would say, man. I mean, I know we talking crazy. I mean, we
Shout
always
out to
talk
Father
crazy.
MC, by the way. Big fan of the channel. That's his wife.
Father
Oh,
MC,
salute,
Teresa Randall.
salute, salute.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Teresa
Father MC
Randall.
wife. Yes.
Oh,
Teresa
okay,
Randall
okay.
is, I'm telling you, she's
Shout
like,
out
to
to
Well,
me,
Father
she's
MC.
like
We
a
trying to get
mom.
him.
She walks in the room, I'm just
salute the
like,
father.
yes, mother. No, mother. Like, I don't know what it is about her. She just has like that mom
She's
presence.
beautiful.
Like,
She's
Yeah,
she
beautiful.
man.
reminds me of, what's her name? The chick from that did she lost her best friend. How Stella Got a Groove Back. What's her name? The black actress that did How Stella Got a Groove Back, and she also did
All of them
Vampires
was
in
black,
Brooklyn.
boss.
No, Vampire in Brooklyn. What's her name? She did Vampire in Brooklyn with
No, you talking about you talking about old girl from Don't Eat the Cake. I don't want to eat
she
the
did
cake.
What's Love Got to Do with It? I forget her
Yeah,
name.
I want to eat
I forgot her name.
She lost the Oscar. I mean, not the Oscar, the Tony. The Oscar, the Tony.
Yeah. She
Angela
that's what she
Bassett.
reminded me of. I'm
I know her
blanking.
name. I
Angela
know her name.
Bassett.
I'm just saying, yeah, I can't believe y'all don't know Angela Bassett.
Angela
Angela
Bassett,
Bassett.
thank you.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like she like that to me. She like the new version of Angela Bassett. Where when she walk in the room, you like, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You ain't even got her or Mary J. Blige. You ain't got to say nothing. Just like whatever she wants. Like that type of elka woman, I can't be around. I be too on my point. Like yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Like military. Those are the
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
special
man.
women. That's what I'm saying. Those are special women. So for me, Miss
Yeah.
Randall, I
Yeah.
respect her
Shout
to
out to
death.
Father MC, man. That's his wife, man.
Shout
We
out.
trying to get him on vibes and stuff, man. So
Got you. Got you.
yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out,
Shout
man.
out to him
I
and
ain't know
and
that information.
and
That's not
and, and
bad.
if they going through something bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Prayerfully
no
they'll
doubt.
make it
No
through it.
doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
Yeah, man.
they'll make it.
Godspeed.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta hold up. We gotta hold up our people, you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
in
Mm-hmm.
a positive way. Because,
Mm-hmm.
bro, trust me, it's too many negative people out there. The
You ain't
people
never lie.
they don't need no help. It's too many of them, right? You
I
know what I'm saying?
always
The positive
I
people, man. We need to hold
Yes.
up people.
I
Yes.
always
Yes.
tell people and people laugh at me. I was like, never be a part of the noise, be above it. Sometimes
Be
being
above it.
silent
Word.
is the best thing to do.
Yo, my
Like,
grandma used to say that same phrase that you saying right now, the same fact that you saying right now. My grandma was always just say that it was not, and I never knew that it was not, and I apologize. It was not if I, whatever. But yeah, I want Shorty to come back because she a beautiful woman, for real. And
Yeah,
Father
man.
MC, cool dude, man. Dude,
Yeah, Father MC, that's our guy, man.
he cool.
Hopefully we can link up and get him on the joint. I
Hmm.
spoke to him with Hardwill and Worldwide L one time. I just never got the opportunity to link back up with him, man. So
Mhm.
I'm trying to work the back channel
Facts.
to get him, you know what I'm saying,
Facts.
to come on the joint, man. If we can do that, bro, that'll be fire.
You know, Lisa Nicole Carson.
Okay.
That's one of my peeps. I don't want to put it out there like that, but I'm gonna put it out there like that. Good person. Good person.
All right.
I'm like you said, back channels. Yeah. Hmm.
Right.
I
Hmm.
was gonna say about because I heard you earlier talk about like how a woman could cook. Should a man cook? I was gonna say yes because in my household, my dad was a chef, and he had a thing where he taught me. He's like, it's better you teach a woman how to prepare what you like than for her to assume. Because at sometimes when women try to do certain things, it don't come out right. No matter how much
Right.
you love them, you got to be honest and be like, yo, this food ain't tasting good.
Yeah.
So for me, I think the man should do everything in the house and just have basically his woman there as a support. Like, babe, you got this, like your little coach, basically. Because to be honest with you, for me, the way I was raised was if you want something done, you do it yourself. You like food, you like to eat, learn how to cook.
Right.
You like to do certain things, do it a certain way. But if you're
Right.
involved with someone else, have them do it with you. That way, you guys create memories. For example, if I'm the chef of the house and I'm always coming home late and me and my wife are preparing dinner together, that's our time. You see what I'm saying? That extra 30, 40 minutes, we could just sit there and joke, have a good moment. But if I'm not the cook and she's the cook and I'm not even helping her, or even in the kitchen with her, that
Right.
we lose time there, and then that creates problems later because now it looks like she's serving you. Like there's certain innuendos that people must have just like we overlooked. Like for me, my mother never cooked, but my dad was always a cooker. When he's in the kitchen, my mom's in there preparing the plates, doing something, and they're talking. So for
Right.
me, it's like the man needs to be the one to control the household, and the woman needs to be the support to keep it going. It's like a
Okay.
business, for example. Like the man's out there making the sales and doing all of that, while his wife is taking care of the phone calls, setting up the meetings, making sure he's in a good position to keep the business going.
Right. Right.
That's how a relationship should be in my eyes. So for me, if a man should be cooking, cleaning, doing all of that because you do it when you're single. Why when you get a woman or why are you in a relationship, you lose those rights? Like you give those away and give it to someone else. Hell no. It should be even cleaner now.
Right.
And what most people don't even realize, which I loved about my mom, we cleaned our house every morning. Before we left, my mom would do an inspection. She still had the cleaning company come once a week just to make sure spots that we missed or anything was always clean.
Right.
And it's like people in a relationship, oh, I got me a girl, she cooks, she clean. But if that's
Right.
all she do, you ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the basic necessities that you do when you're single. So for me, anything that you do as a person, whether you're a man or a woman, y'all need to be doing it together if y'all in a relationship
Facts.
because that
Right.
grows something. You know how many times I messed up? I messed up lasagna, but how you mess up lasagna? But I had fun doing it with my
Bully,
shorty at the
we
time.
ain't never eating this dude cooking, bro.
What?
Nah, bro, you can't cook with us, bro. Yeah, I'm
Yo, it
sorry.
was yo. I was freaking
Respect,
13 years old,
respectfully,
man.
respectfully. I'm telling you to your face. I'm not laughing behind your back. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Respect, bro.
I was
You messed
13
up
years old,
lasagna,
bro.
dude.
I was hitting on a girl across the street,
What
man.
time? Well, I mean, what time was you? How old was you?
I was 13 years old. My grandma was like, "Oh, you
All
like
right,
her?
I'll
I'm
give
gonna
you a
show you how
pass.
to
I'll give
cook."
you a little
Man, I
pass.
messed up
Okay.
the lasagna so
He
bad. I tried to give it to her. She looked at me. She was like, "Mm-mm, that don't
Did
look
you
right."
still get the girl? Did you still get the? Did you still get the girl?
Nah, I didn't get it.
Oh yeah, I
The
eating
food
this
was too
cooking.
bad.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I'm
no,
not eating this cooking.
nobody get them all though. No, no lie, nobody get them all, right? I feel
Yeah,
you on
facts,
that.
facts, facts, facts.
No,
This ain't
nobody get
jumping.
them
I
all,
mean, yeah, this ain't jacks. Scoop them up like jacks and stuff like
right?
that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man.
You got to. Well, I mean, but from losing, you know how to win. After losing, you
Yeah,
know how to win. I mean, well, I don't want to say that you took a loss, but you know it didn't happen for you. It went out. Well, I mean, that's for everybody. That's for me. That's for Freezy. For everybody out there. We all, if we learn from taking a loss, this is how we know how to win and stuff
Right.
like that. Yeah, I mean, we learn from my mistakes. Okay, I messed up on this one. With the next one, I know I ain't gonna do this, and then
Right.
maybe something else happened. You know what I'm saying? Say, nah, I can't do it like this. Now I gotta do it like that. And then you start once you get your footing right and get your feet under up under your body, everything gonna be straight, man. And you know what
Mhm.
it is. I mean, come on, we all grown, man. We all grown, so we moving right now. We running. We like the Silverhawks out here. We running. Remember
Right.
Silverhawks? Yeah,
Mhm.
Silverhawks. Yeah, we running, kid. We doing that
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
And
man.
another and one more thing about I forgot to say, you said that if she's perfect, I think something's wrong off rip. Like if that's going down in that scenario and I'm Boulevard, I'm gonna be
Hmm.
like, wait a minute, what's going on? I pull her to the side and be like, yo, what you getting at? What you need? What's
Right.
going on? You can't be this. It's like you can't
Right.
be
So yeah, I
giving
don't
me
want.
everything I want after 3 months.
Thank
What's
you.
going on?
Thank you. I don't need that. Like something that, right. I'm gonna
No, no,
put
no. I'm not
yo
saying I don't
BT.
need that. I'm
But
saying
no,
I
no,
need to
no.
know what your
You're right.
game is. Like, what's your
Yeah,
end
you're
game?
right.
Because if you're trying to get married, we don't have to talk about that now. Because if you're gonna keep going down this road, I'm gonna end up being in a situation I may not like later on down the road.
That's
Because
what I'm
that's what
talking
most
about.
people don't realize. We get
I
comfortable
like
and
that.
relaxed, and then we wake up and we're like, "Yo, why am I so much? Why am I always in pain? Why am I always in this?" Because we wasn't paying
Hmm.
attention for years. So for
Facts.
me, if I have a chick and she's like that, that kind of scares me, but it won't push me away. It'll be like I'd be like, "Damn, wait a minute, I got to think about this now."
You
And
know what? I'm gonna
everybody's
throw
like,
something
"Oh,
in
you
there.
need this," and everybody says the same thing. "Oh no, let it happen.
Hmm.
It's just love." Da 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 da. But then when the love is going, what's gonna happen? She gonna turn 180 on me on some
Hmm.
on some a thin line between love and hate. You know,
Hmm.
like people don't realize like when things go well in a relationship, it's a good thing. But at the same time, for me, being how I was raised, we got to go through that struggle. We got to go
You
through
got to
that
go through
pain.
that
Like,
struggle, right?
yeah, like
Facts.
she got to be at me like, "What you doing over here?" Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I did that to get you mad. Like that's how I look
Right.
at it. So
Hmm.
I may be crazy, but a woman that's perfect is the most beautiful thing in the world. But the
Right.
problem is she perfect for you? That's what I
Facts.
tell everybody. I
Facts.
had a
Right.
friend of mine, his wife used to, like, we was all in the military. His wife would cook, clean, did everything, iron out his uniforms, all of this. And I'm like, damn, dog, how you get her like that? He's like, no, she do it because she want to. I don't tell her to do nothing. She wakes me up and asks me, is this done right? Is that done right? Like, she checked with me. And I'm looking at him like, damn, that sounds awesome. But for me, I don't want
Right.
that. I don't want my girl doing my stuff for me. Hell no, that's my uniforms. I go to work and my boys are looking at me like, you got you got a crease out of place. I ain't trying to get that. Nah. But see, like I said, some people just get comfortable and they run with certain things that ain't really good. Sorry, I
Right.
don't mean to rant, but go ahead.
But but check me out. And I was just want to piggyback on what you were saying. Um, yeah. So the reason why I be moving the way I move because listen, don't nobody in this world tell me they heart ain't been motherfucking broke up and whatnot. Part my language. Pardon me. I remember I was dealing with a shorty. Yo, dude, 20, maybe I was like 20, I was like 23, 24, maybe 23, 24, 25. She was older than me. I know she was definitely about maybe about 8 years, maybe 10 years older than me. No, she was definitely 10 years older than me and stuff. And I was driving around the country. I was a charter bus driver at the time and whatnot. And I was driving from New York, LA, Texas, whatever. I was just going around. But I already just remember I met the shorty on the bus and me and her we kicked it. And we was kicking it hard for a long time. And being stupid and naive, man, I'm Sherrod, I'm full of heart, I'm doing all this, da da da. I'm running around. And then I found out, man, I started doing some back channeling on her because like she was too perfect,
Right.
too perfect, just a little bit too perfect. I met her in, they had a church convention and stuff, and I was always taking them to their church conventions, driving them from down south, out west, wherever, and stuff like that. I used to always do that stuff and everything when I was a young man and everything. and then it was something. It was something about her that was just a little bit too perfect. So I just said, you know what? Let me start, checking things out. Even though I ain't really give a damn or whatever. Come to find out, Shorty was married to
What?
the pastor of the doggone church.
What?
The same dude that dropped her off and whatnot. I remember that day. The same dude that dropped her off and whatnot, blah, 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 and everything. I ain't see them make, whatever. I remember he dropped her off and was like, yo, man, take care of her. He ain't say that was his wife or nothing like that, as far as my memory is concerned, and
Right.
stuff like that. Take care of her. Well, I know one thing, we was romper room everywhere and stuff like that.
Right. Right.
And as a young man at that time, I was like, man, this my shawty. We was going everywhere. We going all over the world and whatnot. We going everywhere. And I was like, yo.
Right.
And I said, oh, that's your husband. Oh, okay. Well, I
Wow.
guess I got caught out there, so I left it alone. I left that alone, dude. I had to. And that's why Bully be the way he be. That's
Right.
why I be where I'm at. So you absolutely right and stuff like that. So when somebody too perfect for you and all the bells and whistles, the lights light up, when you walk in the door, the floor got lights and stuff like that. When you walk through every room, every room light up.
Right. Right.
Something ain't right with that.
Right.
That's a fact.
Yo, while y'all was chopping it up, man, I hit up Father MC on Instagram.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just hit up Father MC on Instagram, man, to let him
Salute,
know
man.
what channel
Salute.
and everything to see if he'll read this thing and get back to us. I hope that's him. It say Father MC for real, and he got like 300,000 followers. So hopefully it's him, and hopefully we can get him on. But man, y'all topic is crazy, bro. Yeah,
No doubt.
y'all
Yo,
wow, bro.
what's the
Nah,
name?
I just
What's the lady name from the maternity court? Oh, you know what? I gotta
the
talk
black
about that
judge.
behind.
I forgot her name. I know who you talk about.
She used to be
Dang,
a
bro.
dancer.
Dang, bro. What you trying to put? You trying to put a rock in my shoe, bro? Yeah, I don't know all the fraternities. I know some of them. I mean,
No, 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 no. I'm not. No,
Bully trying to put me on Front Street, like, hey, Uncle
I'm
Toothie,
not putting you on Front
You
Street.
know,
we know
I
you
you
just know
got
the
gotta
little
check on
history.
which
we
soap
know you
operas you be
got
watching.
7. That people do that. Yo, we know you got 7 kids. We know you got 4 girls and 3
No, no,
boys.
no, 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 no,
You know
no,
what I'm
no,
saying?
no, no,
We know your daughter Simone be wilding out. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Like,
no, nothing like that.
yo,
Nothing negative.
relax, bro. We just talking Knicks, bro. Relax.
Nah, man. But as far as relationships, I think that what we all forget is having the man be the man. Like, it's hard being a man, waking up and having support, and people forget that. Like, for me, what I want to say is this: a good woman would always be by your side through good and bad.
That's
And
a fact.
it's
That is
hard
a
to
fact.
find them because everybody wants something. But if your girl don't want nothing but your time, no matter what that relationship is, you better make it work because that's something that's a
Word.
rarity.
That's a
And
word.
most people don't
Let me
realize that.
hold on. Let
BT.
me
That's a
interject.
word.
Go ahead.
Let me interject just a little bit right
Go
there.
ahead.
What I learned is a good woman ain't always gonna be by your side, right? What I learned is a good woman gonna tell you when you fucking up, and if you keep fucking up, she only gonna stay for so long, right? She gonna be like, "Yo,
I
why you
respect that too. I
why you
respect that
keep
too. Hmm.
you expect me to be here and you messing up?" You know what I'm saying? And you're like, "Nah, I, mean, I just need some time to." How much time you need? And you be like, I don't
Nah,
know how much time
I
I
see
need.
what you mean.
You
Nah,
know what I'm
you
saying?
right.
You like, yo, because I was with a lady one time, no lie. I was with a lady one time and I wasn't cheating on her, but this lady was real comfortable with me, right? And I was comfortable
Freeze.
with
Give
her.
me a second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna
Okay.
put it on
No,
mute. Give me a
no,
second.
no,
Okay.
no. Do you think? Do you think? So my thing is she was mad comfortable with me, and I was mad comfortable with her, but I had a girl, and my girl was the jealous type, and this is before Mo, right? This is before Mo, right? My thing is, when my girl would come around, old girl would be like sitting on the edge of the chair with me. You know how you be at work, you know how in your swivel chair,
Mm-hmm.
and say your girl worked 2 buildings over, and when your girl walk up, you know what I'm saying, a lady will be sitting on the edge of your chair, like almost sitting on your lap,
Mm-hmm.
and your girl and Keisha be like, "Yo, what you doing sitting on my man lap?" She like, "I ain't on his lap, I'm on the chair," and she's like, "What you doing sitting on a chair?" She's like, "It's a chair."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You
You know,
like
like the
that
little
shit.
things that drive your girl crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then your girl be like, "Yo, why she gotta sit all these million chairs on here? Why she gotta sit on your lap?" And you be like, "I ain't even noticed. You ain't noticed
Mm-hmm.
that big butt girl was sitting on your lap."
Mm-hmm.
I d- and what it is you too comfortable with that lady. You know what I'm saying? How you not
Mm-hmm.
notice that a lady is sitting on your lap? You feel me?
Yeah, I got you.
And your girl be like, "Yo, I just can't take this no more." And then you got to go home and beg all night. Look, girl, look, listen, that girl crazy. We ain't doing nothing. She just, I don't know why she do that. And then you know, why you don't tell her you got a girl? I be like, I keep telling her that, and she still come over. Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, it happened to me. This happened to me about it's 2023, so this happened to me about 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
This lady knew Miss Mocha, but she didn't care, right? Because I was working out of town, and she was just mad comfortable with me. Like I'll be eating lunch at my desk, and she'll just come over and hit the hand sanitizer, and I'm like, "What you doing using up all my hand sanitizer?" And I do like all kinds of inappropriate jokes. Like she'll be like, "Yo, let me have some hand sanitizer," and then I'll take the bottle and I'll be like, all in her hand. You know how you do like the little cornball jokes or whatever. And so she'd be like, she was mad comfortable with me, and then it got to a point where it was like she would be like, "Yo, I gotta pick the baby up from daycare at 5. I'm working till 8, but I gotta take my 15-minute break to go scoop up my baby. I'm gonna leave my other baby here with you. I'm gonna just put him in the chair, and he just gonna sit there. Just watch him until I get back." And I'm like, "All right, he better not be hungry either." You know what I'm saying? And so all of a sudden, I got like these fatherly duties and shit. And I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute, man." I was like, "Yo, if Mocha see this shit, she will. Mocha will, man.
You better ask her to pay your ass. That way it
Yeah,
covers you. So
yeah,
that way you won't get cut by most. She be like, yo, she paying me.
yeah." I went home one night. I was riding home because it took me,
Crazy. You
you know,
crazy. I heard that.
Bully. You got to stop judging me, bro. Bully, you got
I'm
to
not
stop judging
judging.
me in
I'm not
public, bro.
judging. I'm not judging. I heard that.
I am, man. Shit, you better be like, yo, I'm the nanny. You gonna pay me.
No, bully, you judging. Bully, I told you I wasn't perfect, bro. I told you I wasn't perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Ooh, yo,
But you watching
you just made me
kids.
think of something.
So,
You just made me think of something. You just made me think of something. Not to cut you. Go, freeze, go. I'm gonna come
no,
by. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna top on that.
I'm saying she legit. I would be eating like I'll get something like it's a cookie place down here. I think y'all might have it in New York, but the cookies is like $8 a piece, right? And so I ordered these cookies one time, man, and they delivered the cookies, bro. I ordered like I ordered like 10 cookies, bro. Because they be you ever heard of insomnia,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
bro?
yes, yes.
Da-
Hmm.
Down here, bro.
Oh, I'm just trying to get my stuff right.
D-
Hmm.
down here, bro. Oh my! Hey, bully, you going to work?
On this phone, I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, okay.
No, no, no. Next week. Next week. Next
My
week.
bad. I was going to say because if so, man, I was going to shut it down. I'm like, I can't believe I got my man late for work. But anyway, it's
No, no,
this
no, 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 no,
it's
no.
this place it's this
You
place
good?
called Insomnia Cookies, right? And so I had them deliver because the order was over $50. They had a joint they deliver. So she like, yo, she walk over. What's that smell? I smell cinnamon. And then it was like, like hot October, November, They be having like the pumpkin spice, like the pumpkin. Listen,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that pumpkin spice was floating in the air, and people was coming to my desk, and I was like, "Get your ass back to work." And they like, yo, Uncle Freezy, that's not right. That everybody got to work, but then you let her come over here and hang out. And I'm like, I don't have her hang out. I be telling her to get back to work too. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the whole crew is at my desk. I got 8 cookies, right? Everybody get their cookie and go back to their desk. It's like 2.5 cookies left. Cause you know, the women, they don't be wanting to eat a whole cookie. They don't women like when women think they fine, they don't want to eat in front of strangers. They eat like a little bit, eat like a bird in front of a man, and then they go home and chow down, right? So,
They be taking little pictures at cookies, like leaving 3/4 of a cookie. Like, what the hell? Eat the whole goddamn cookie. You already picked at it like a pigeon.
Yeah, and then one of them, like one of the ladies, she always come to my desk and take a picture of the snacks and put it on IG. Right? She's thinking like she don't know, like she believes she the only person in the world with Instagram. And I'm like, yo, I see you be putting my stuff on Instagram. She like, no, I don't. That is you. This is my desk. I got it on my phone. This is my desk. She, oh, I didn't know you saw that. B, why you lying to me, bro? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the other girl comes. She's like, yo, we a hand sanitizer at. Just give me a shot of hand sanitizer. So I used to take the bottle and be like, in her hand, you know, and she like, stop. And then I noticed, I was like, yo, that's mad disrespectful to Mo. I came home and I talked to Mo about it. I was like, yo, I don't know what I was thinking. Right? You know how things, bro, y'all ain't never get caught up in that? Like you get mad comfortable with a woman and it's like you're not really cheating, but it is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like you ain't have no relationship with it like that or whatever. It's just the playing go too far. You know what I'm saying? Like the playing will legit go too far, right? And so I'm like, she came to my desk and I was like, just one time, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I gotta stop you from coming to my desk. You know what I'm saying? Because now my boss, my supervisor, is calling me to the side, like, yo, what's going on with you and old girl? Nothing. Yo, why she be at your desk when we leave? I'm like, everybody be at my desk and he like, yo, why everybody be at your desk when we leave? And I'm like, big dog, listen, are we not productive? Don't we produce? That's the reason why y'all pay them overtime. And he's like, yeah, but it just seemed inappropriate. I was like, yeah, okay, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. And then I had a meeting. I told everybody, I had a meeting specifically for that. Like, yo, y'all can't come to my desk no more unless it's work related. And we did that for like a week and a half strong. And then after that, it was back to everybody partying at my desk. You know what I'm saying? But Bully, you ever been through that when it's like you be with a lady and then another lady is just like mad comfortable with you? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe she got a boyfriend that's a loser. And she come in your desk because she feel like you a winner. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like with me, I'm driving brand new F-150s to work. I'm driving brand new Chrysler 300s to work. You know what I'm saying? This is pre-Mercedes. This is on my way up. On my way. This is before I'm like, if it ain't German, it ain't working. This is before that stage, right? Right.
For instance, I can remember, like I said before, the current job I'm at, when I was a charter bus driver, yeah, some things went down and stuff like that, and you see how homeboy be treated, shorty, and stuff like that, and they gravitate to you,
right?
And oh, they laugh at all your little jokes, and they da 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 da, and they this that and the third, and everything. And next thing you know, you find yourself in a uncompromising position.
Right.
And back in your 20s, you ain't thinking about that. You ain't thinking about. I'm not saying you ain't thinking about loyalty or whatnot. You might not even like the dude, but the shorty that he with, you like her or whatnot, and you might have to, might have to cut them buns. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, and it happens. It happens. You know what I mean?
I'm
So
sorry, man.
I have to admit
That
that.
never happened.
Oh
Nah,
yeah,
nah, I can't do it.
not today. I'm talking about back in the day.
Nah, even then, because you know why? The way, like I said, the way I was raised, the women, when I saw a woman act out of her place, it was whoa. Like you got like for me, for example, my mother was an angel. She is, but she
Hmm.
is crazy when you piss her off. So for you to get it to that point, it's like that's why I say I have to see the negative in a woman before I can say I love her. So anytime I had a friend of mine or a chick that was bad and me and her were vibing off of each other, I'd start changing. I stopped talking to them. They're like, yo, why you stop talking to me? And I tell them, yo, because I started liking you and I didn't want to something that happened to where you're in a relationship. Now you break up with him and you with me. Because then later on, I'm going to have probably the same problem going on down the road. So for me, it's just karma. It's like, why am I going to interject into someone else's relationship, knowing that later on down the road, somebody might be doing the same thing to me? Same thing with
Hold
cheating.
on.
I'm not
I'm
going
not.
to
I'm not.
cheat.
Hmm.
Going to
I'm
cheat.
not saying. Oh, I'm sorry, BT. Go ahead, bro.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
was
I'm
just going
sorry.
to say, I'm not going to cheat by saying, oh, I don't like this dude, so I'm just going to, step out with her, even because I don't like him and think that it's okay. It's not. So for me, anybody in a relationship, I don't know if I know their man or not, but if I know them and they in a relationship, hands off. I don't do that.
Okay, I got you on that, and I respect that.
But that's
Respectfully,
what
I
I'm saying.
respect
That's a
that.
rarity that most people don't see, and it
Mhm.
looks at as weak because I'm not taking full advantage of my opportunities. And I'm not gonna lie, if I were to go back and do it all over again, I'd be a different person.
Mhm.
But I'm saying it's because it's hard. Sometimes you meet a chick, you fall in love with her, and you don't even realize it. Damn, she in a relationship. Now all of a sudden you backtracking trying to fix the relationship, but it's already broken. So it's like you wasted all this time for nothing. And like I
Mhm.
said, there's way too many women out here to be sleeping with everybody else's girl. That's just how I was
Well,
raised, man. I,
yeah.
I can't
Well,
do it.
I'm talking.
Like,
I'm talking from an instance of a '90s perspective, or maybe late '90s, early 2000s, and whatnot.
oh, I know
When
what
I
you
was,
mean. I'm
yeah, yeah,
military,
yeah.
bro. I know what you mean.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, salute, and yo, thank you for your services, man. I
No
always
problem,
say
man.
that,
I
man.
know what you
Thank you
mean.
for your services and whatnot.
But
It was
see,
like a
that's what
like
I'm
a.
saying. Me seeing
Mhm.
all of that made me realize, like, yo, I can't trust nobody out this mug
Facts.
because I saw everybody at their best, everybody at their worst, and based off of that, that's why I am the way I am, and I'm thankful I haven't done that because people do stuff out of spite that you don't even realize that it's hurtful.
Right.
Oh,
Like I'm
well.
sorry, me with another dude's chick, man. I remember one time I had to ask my boy. Me and my boy, we were out at a bar. He was talking to this chick. I didn't even like her, but she started liking me, and she was pressing on me hard. I went to this dude in front of her and said, "Yo, is it okay if I talk to her? I have never done this before, but I'm letting you know I would like your permission to talk to her." He looked at me and was like, "Go ahead, man. Game's game." Swept off her feet. But that's what I'm saying. Like even then, like I'd be talking to a chick. Second I see her talk to my boys, I stop talking to her. Oh, why you stop talking to me? Because you started talking to my boy. Because the thing is regardless of what you think, people are always scheming. They may not be with you, but the nigga next to you they may want to be with. So they just use you to get into that circle.
Right.
So I'm sorry, Boulevard. I went on a rant, but I'm just saying, like
No, no,
the
no,
way
no, man.
I
You good?
grew
You
up,
good?
I grew up watching some hurtful shit with like women go through, men go through, and it's not even because of my family. It's just because of the neighborhood. Like
Hmm.
I had a friend of mine whose dad, he was a freaking he used to clean for the Yankees, bullpens. He was a cleaner. This dude had access to everything in the Yankees organization. But the way he was with his wife, the way he was with his family, you would have never thought that he was like that. Like he was private, he kept everything to himself. He was a real good kid, but everybody loved his wife because she was just a beautiful, young, outgoing chick. She never cheated, as far as I know. Like they never cheated, but they had so much problems in their relationship because everybody was going after his wife. And I looked at it and I looked at him and I asked him, I said, yo, how is it that you're able to, keep it all together? I'm a little 13-year-old kid. I don't know no better. I said, yo, how are you able to keep it all together? You work with the Yankees. everybody, your son play baseball, I play baseball. Like, how do you keep it all together? He's like, it's because of my wife. She and I have an understanding to where we get things done for us, not for no one else. So for me, when you see a woman out there and she trying to creep on you and she know you in something, let it go, man. No matter how beautiful she is, because 9 times out of 9, it's just for that time.
And that is a fact. That is a fact. So when you what you just said is perfect. When you say it's perfect, I just know homeboy, but I know she was a beautiful. I ain't gonna name names or nothing like that. I just know she was a beautiful person. The way she moved around, her elegance, the way she moved about or whatever. Da da da. Yeah, I cut my hair. I cut my hair and stuff. So and stuff like that.
Oh boy.
But um, the way she moved around and stuff like that, it just intrigued me and stuff. But was me and homeboy, we was cool. But listen, you was dissing her in the street, you was slapping her around, you was beating her up. We had to jump, get you off of her, and this, that, and the third, and whatnot. And like I said, I ain't gonna name no names or nothing like that. But man, you played yourself, dude.
But see that Boulevard? You see what I'm saying? All of
Played
that
yourself.
that's exposed, you just made yourself a part of that. That's what I'm
I
saying.
know,
Like,
I know, I know.
if you really look at it, like, she may be a good chick, she may be everything, but if she's allowing shit like that to happen, I'm sorry. I've seen look, the women I grew up around were different. Like, the
Of
woman,
course.
there's a woman that got hit by her husband, and she was one of our neighbors. She got hit by her husband. Yo, when the cops came, they were trying to separate her from him. Like, she was whooping his ass. Like, you ain't gonna put your hands on me. And yo, it was so bad. They locked him up and was like, yo, we can't even let you back in this house because she gonna kill you. But what I'm trying to say is this: if you see certain actions like that going on, you already know that you in for a rude awakening, because if she's allowing to get hit by a guy she loves, that means she's willing to do certain things that you just ain't comfortable with. Because think about it. If you are out there and you see her in a relationship and she getting beaten on by this dude, at some point she gonna go back to that dude or someone like that. Like, for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's what I'm trying to say is for people who get abused like that, it takes time for you to understand why they are the way they are.
Facts, facts. That's a fact.
And the fact that she got abused, she may be a good person, she may be a victim, but at the same time, she can change her circumstances. Like, if she's not strong enough to see, yo, this dude's putting hands on me, let me go ahead and find something better by making
Hmm.
myself
Hmm.
better first, to where I'm not giving out that energy, then yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, the same thing what Freezy was saying with the chick being, she doesn't have to always be by your side all the
You know
time.
what?
If
But
she
it's
if
not.
she was smart, she'd be like, yo, I'm up out of here. Yo, you putting hands on me, I'm out of here. That's what I'm saying. So for me, watching that shit, like seeing me having to pull dude off a chick, I ain't messing with her. I'm gonna look at her and be like, yo, I stopped it this time, but I'm not always gonna be here. You need to find a way to do this on your own.
Facts.
Because now you putting yourself in a situation, because what I'm trying to say is okay, let's say you go off and smash her and she feels some type of way and just it slips out because people tell. She's like, oh well, I slept with such and such, and he's gonna look and say, oh, well, he protected you, so that's why he did that. Now he gonna come after you. Now you buried in the ditch somewhere, he in jail and she's still out.
this
You
is
see
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? Like,
But it
that's
wasn't
how.
always. All right, from the instance that I'm talking about, on some real shit, it wasn't about smashing the box. It wasn't really about smashing the box. It was trying to give her some confidence. Whatever happened, happened. It was not. But to come around every day and get uh hold on, as a man, you can't see that shit happening every day. And I know I'm single dude and whatnot, single dude and shit. And I'm like, yo, man, that shit ain't. And then you pull homeboy to the side, like, man, you gotta stop that shit, man. You bringing heat to the where we at, how we moving, how we getting what it is, what we doing, and you constantly, like, every day, 24/7 and whatnot. You doing this to this shorty, You making her lose her self esteem. You making her feel less than a woman and everything. And you ain't fighting them dudes in the streets. You ain't knuckling up with the dudes in the street that you got beef with, but you want to beat your shorty. It was not. So my point to that was, if it was a one time Jimmy, all right, cool. One time Jimmy. And whatnot. Let you show you what a real man is. They ain't gonna put the motherfucking hands on you like it was and whatnot. Show you what a real man embrace you like you supposed to. You see now, man, we going way deep. It whatnot. I don't give a fuck. But excuse my language. You letting this dude beat up on you, and you doing everything you could solve. You doing everything for this dude, every day, 24/7. Then he beats you and dish you in front of everybody like it's a thousand dudes out here, and he always ridiculing you. But when it comes down to knuckling up against dudes, he don't want to put it up. It wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to put his dick beaters up, but he want to put his dick beaters on you. It wasn't that. So let me show you what a real man is real quick. So that's what I did. And whatever. We know what it is. We know what it is. And I understand what you said, BT, about you putting yourself into people's shit. Man, listen, it is what it is, man. Sometimes it happens like that. Which one you gonna be? It wasn't that. I chose the road that I chose. It wasn't that, and I did what I did. Don't make me nothing less and nothing more.
Right. Okay.
I feel you. I'm just, like I said, it just, because for me, it's like, okay, you open up that door, you got to make sure you know what you're doing. It's like, because this is what I mean by that.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
using an example, like you just said, you trying to show her that there's better out here, right? Showing her that there's better and her doing better are two totally different things. Like you could show her, yeah, you could be doing this and that and this is how you could get yourself better, or you could be in a better relationship or find a better man for that relationship. But then the problem is she's going off of what you taught her rather than going off of what she likes. So now
Well, I
it's
tell you
like
what, she ain't
you're
here in New
showing
York
her.
no more. She gone.
Hmm?
She gone. She doing very, very well.
Oh no.
She's
Like I
doing
said,
she's doing very, very well.
you're a much stronger man than me because like for me in that situation, I'll be like, look, you have options. It's up to you to change them. If you don't like what's
Hmm.
going on, it's up to you to change it. That's what my mother used to always say. She's like, unless you're in prison or unless you're in a box, you could wake up the next day and change who you are and change everything about yourself and start new. Because tomorrow ain't promised. It's only the matter what we have today. So if I'm
Hmm.
sitting here, I'm not gonna sit there and try to school her and help her out because at some point she's gonna start catching feelings for me, or I may catch feelings for her. So you see what I'm saying? Like for me, you open up
Hmm.
so many doors in trying to help someone that sometimes it actually hinders you. For example,
Hmm.
I had a friend of mine. Me and her were mad cool. She was Jamaican, I was Jamaican, but I was married,
Hmm.
and it was funny because when I never could bring around my wife because anytime I did, she saw how comfortable we were and she would get pissed. She's like, "This is why I don't want you having any female friends." Yada yada yada. I said, "Cool." I stopped talking to her. When me and the missus broke up, me and her started talking again. Mad cool, hella
Hmm.
respectful. She actually ended up finding the guy that she was supposed to be with, and me and her
Hmm.
still were cool. And she looked at me, she was like, "Why didn't you try to ever date me?" And I told her the truth. I said, "Because I was married and I didn't feel comfortable in having you as a side piece. You're more than that to me." And she laughed and she said, "You know what's crazy?" She's like, "What? Any other answer besides that, I probably would have left my dude for you. But I'm glad you said that because that just shows how much respect I have for you." I helped her out by still being a friend, but not catching feelings, and at the same time, just showing her that a good relationship can happen between a man and a woman as long as both parties understand. Now she's happily married with her Jamaican husband, having the time of her life, as opposed to me being involved in a relationship with her, which probably would have ended badly because of how we both saw each other. Like me meeting her when I was married, nope, that's a deal breaker right there. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the circumstances where we met Yeah, we could have probably had the perfect relationship, but because of how we met, I can't mess with you because that is always gonna be there. Like people don't even realize, like, oh, when'd you meet her? Oh, I met her when I was through my ex. After I broke up with my ex, that's how everyone remembers who the chick you're dating is. So for me, I'm not gonna help you to where you can realize it's better. I'm gonna show you how I am with my piece, and you're gonna like it, like, oh, he does this for her. He like does this for her. He doesn't do this for her. Okay, I don't know why. She could ask me about that. Whatever, we could talk. But I'm not gonna sit here and try to be like, yo, ma, you need to do better. Look at these guys. Call this number. These guys are helping. I'm not doing all of that because if I'm doing it for you, you're expecting me to do it all the time. It's like I become a crutch to where you get comfortable. Like,
That is a
oh,
fact.
I
That is
can
a fact.
rely on this dude to do something, and a lot of women do that. Like my ex wife, she hated me because I had a lot of friends who would call me at any time, any day. They would call me 2 o'clock in the morning. Yo, my car broke down. I'm there in 5 minutes. Yo, I'm out in 5 minutes. She'd be like, yo, why do you do this for people? I'm like, because I know if I was in a bind, I would want someone to do it for me. So if I do it 1,000 times over, the one time I need someone to be there, they'll show up. That's my
Right.
mentality. So when
Mhm.
that went down, she would be pissed. Oh, you always got them on speed dial, this and that. I didn't care. I still was there for them. But
Right.
the problem that I caused was between me and my girl. She and I would get into arguments because she would think I was out cheating, taking care of other people. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really help people too much because when you start helping them, they start to follow your guidelines rather than their own and start to try to emulate their likeness into yours to where it can't be a conflict of interest between the two of y'all because now they're not really liking it for themselves. They liking it because you like it.
Right.
Damn, where Boulevard go? I'm sorry.
Bully disappeared on us.
Yeah, but nah, that's just how I feel. That's why I say like it took me 40 years to realize this, but to be a man, you gotta always accept no as a yes. What do I mean by that? No means no at this time because you're not obligated. Like no, not obligated is what I used to always say. Like you're
Right.
not guaranteed that it's gonna happen. But if you work towards it, you can always get it. Like I
My
know
bad,
tons of
y'all.
people who oh there you go. I was gonna say
My bad. My bad.
I know tons of people who've been in bad relationships and now they're on top of the world. That's why I keep coming back to. I say we all are kings because regardless of what you think, the world is way too big for us for everybody not to have their own little realm. Think about it. Like in Bronx alone, in Brooklyn alone, we have over 3 million people. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
We could all be 3 million kings if we all think a certain way and bettering ourselves. That's why
Hmm.
a lot of the relationships that we have out here are not working because people don't know what it's like to take a seat back and actually watch what's going on.
Hmm.
For me, the hardest part I gotta say is when I'm in love with a chick because when I'm in love with her, it's like all her flaws go away. But then it's like later on down the road, you're like, shit, she did tell me about that. Damn, I wasn't paying attention. That's why I say, like, putting yourself out there, helping people, it's a great thing to do. But the problem is are you only helping those that you care about, or are you actually helping those that need it? Because you'll start helping people and thinking that, hey, they may need my help, and then now you're so used to helping them, they're not gonna want to do anything.
Hmm.
So for me, it's always
Well,
been
you're
when
enabling them.
it come to women, yo, we cool, but we ain't that cool. Now, if I'm pushing up on you, you got a problem because you. So for me,
Huh?
it's you see what I'm saying. So for me, it's a good thing, but for her, it's a bad thing
I
because
lost that. I
I'm
lost that
showing you.
last. I lost that little transmission. You faded out for
Oh,
1 second.
my bad. No, I was saying like for me, the way I am is I'm picky too. So if I push up
Hmm.
on a chick, it's only how I'm pushing up on. I'm not pushing on everybody on the block. So for me,
Facts.
it's like that's why I say I can't be in love with a woman because for me, all her bad stuff goes out the window. I don't care. She love me, I
Hmm.
love her, but then that doesn't last. That's why I say we need to be knowing what we want, take time to find out to see if that's what we want to better ourselves. For example, if I'm used to always having Boulevard help me with my Knicks points and my Nick jargon and our Giants talk and all of that, and you're always there for me, I'm not learning anything. I'm just basically imaging off of what you're saying, trying to sound like you, rather than taking my own knowledge, gathering up, and us actually having a conversation to where we both can gain knowledge in the sport of basketball. You see what I'm saying? That's what I want. So in all relationships, that's how you gotta look at it. Like, okay, she's bringing this to the table, I'm bringing that to the table. Now, how do we make all of this work?
Facts.
And if you see a chick getting beat up in the street, or you see her
I don't
cussing
like
her
shit like that.
boyfriend out, you see her at work and she cussing her boyfriend out loud as hell in front of everybody at work, you don't want that. Those are your signs that you got to be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. She beautiful, but I know that there's gonna be an issue with it. Because if she's acting like this with someone that she's in a relationship with, your mind should be like, hey, I could be that dude.
Well, let
And
me
it-
BT.
yeah.
Not to cut you off, homeboy. Let me tell you about the 25-year-old Boulevard and the 50-year-old the 50-year-old Boulevard. The
You
25
ain't that
Boulevard.
old. You know what my grandma used to say? She's like, you can't call me grandma. I don't walk with Kane. You don't walk with Kane, bro. You ain't old.
You ain't old. That's right. Word. Nah, but I thank you, brother. And you know what? Your perspective is spot on point. And whatnot. The 25-year-old Boulevard would have jumped into you beating your girl in the street, you disrespecting her, you talking crazy and all this stuff in front of your dudes, right? You talking to your shorty, your whiz, crazy. You opening the door for a wide range of dudes to come in and get at her because it make it seem like you don't care. And then you around homeboys and whatnot. Let me just speak my point real quick. You around homeboys that know what you be doing, right? You disrespect your whiz in front of where we hang out at. But then when we ride out, and I'm talking about 25-year-old Boulevard, and then we go to certain spots, and then you trying to link up with something. Then we go back to the block. Now you saying to your shorty, da 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 da. And I understand what you're going. I know where you're going. But how many times you gonna keep beating your girl in the street before somebody gonna say, you know what, enough is enough? And then when you stuck to him as a man and he don't like it, it was not. Now y'all enemies now. So now I'm talking from my own perspective, from my own personal account, what I had to deal with, it was not. Now you want to fight, we fight. We do what we had to do. We knuckle up.
Right.
We do what it is what we had to do. Your shorty, your pussy cat coming around me. Man,
Right.
please, man. I'm a hunter. Not a sucker.
Yeah.
I'm a hunter.
Hey, Bully, you know what I used to call myself, bro?
What up?
And Cassio be taking it the wrong way, right? Like,
Man,
I'm around
listen.
y'all dudes, bro. I'm not like y'all, man. I ain't doing none of that sucker shit, bro. I'm uppercase. You know
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying?
I'm
I'm uppercase.
uppercase.
I'm upstairs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Top of the
I'm not
food
down there.
chain. Top of the
Yeah,
food
I'm
chain,
uppercase, man.
man.
I
I
ain't,
ain't with
yeah.
that simp shit, man.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to be cussing, but I'm not with that simp stuff. You pussycatting around me, and I know what's going on, and you beautiful, you fine, and he ain't refining you. You what? And as a all right. So hold on. And as a dude, you know what you know. Damn, that shorty fine. If that's my man, girl, that's cool. But if you keep disrespecting her and making her low level, lowercase, and you keep dissing her, you making her cry going up the block, get the fuck out of here, go on, get your ass, making all this stuff, man. You got the finest girl in the world, nigga. What's wrong with you?
Right.
See me with the N word. What's wrong with you? You don't see how beautiful that girl is?
Yeah, but there's something you ain't seeing that he's seeing. That's why he acting like
No, it's
that.
something that he ain't seeing. It's something that
Like,
he ain't seeing.
he probably wake up next to her and she look like Medusa and stuff. He's like, hey.
Nah, son, no,
Like,
no. This is
damn.
the natural beauty. Oh, all right, so I'm just telling you from my case. I'm telling you on from my experience, what I see and what I did. This is a natural beauty, straight from where she came from, um, DR.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful. Everything. Ain't no BBLs, ain't no fake. She ain't talk like that. She don't even know, like, her whole
The
language is
BBL
crazy.
thing, to me, the BBL thing is a little overrated to me.
Very overrated. But she's all natural curvy. You
Right.
dig? And you dissing her, and you a punk sucker at,
Yeah.
don't even deserve her.
Right. Right. Right.
You ain't
Yeah,
deserve
man.
her. I said it. He ain't deserve her. So when she started spraying her flamencos around, man, it hit my nose. I don't care. I said it. Yeah, I tap. Yeah, I
Yeah.
bust them buns. Yes, I did.
In the words of Usher, you're so caught up.
Man,
You
that's been
caught up, man.
25 years ago, man.
That's
But
the
you
old.
learned
That's
your
the
errors.
old. That's the old bully right
But see,
there.
Yeah,
you
that's the
learned your
old bully,
errors.
man. I'm saying when I was a young man. I'm saying when I was a young man, and when I had to fight this dude, and I put it out there. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to fight this dude because he wasn't treating the shorty right. I was like, you disrespected her because she came from a different place. She happened to fall in love with this nigga or whatever. Excuse me, fall in love with this ninja and stuff like that. And they had a rapport, but he was a no grounded dude, no footing right.
Right.
No job getting right.
Yo, he out there wearing sandals with no socks
Thank you,
type dude.
bro.
He,
With a
he out
robe
there.
on.
Yeah.
How? And I'm saying to myself, how did he get her? How
Yeah.
did he get her?
She probably low self esteem or
Thank
something.
you. That's why I was Freezy. You hit it
Yeah.
dead on the head right there. She had low self esteem because she said, and I don't want to put. I ain't gonna never name her name. I ain't gonna never put it out there and whatnot. But she said that her father used to disrespect her and
Right.
whatnot because she had you too fat and, and from the DR. That's all they all think.
Right. Right.
I bring you to America to make an opportunity. You out here running with these black dudes, this, that, and the third. And I don't want to go on race or nothing like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
and he seen that and he manipulated her mind and he would just disrespect this girl. I
Right.
mean, lady. Well, we're 25, so yeah, young lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking my shot, son. Let me take you home. And I
Yeah,
sure
Yeah.
I
did
ain't
it.
taking
And
that chance.
I have no guilty conscience about it.
Right.
It was beautiful too. I don't know where she at in the world right now. I think the last time I know where she was at, I think she moved to Chicago or something like that.
Right.
Probably
Right.
getting I don't know. Anyway,
You never know. You never know.
I hope
Because
she's doing well.
you think one thing and it might be something else. You know
Facts.
what I'm
But I
saying?
know what I know when I was 25 years old. I damn sure did it. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yo, if you beating up on your wife, a dude like me, in my younger age, if you disrespecting your girl and this, that, and the third, you're gonna have a dude that's gonna jump on her.
Right. Right. Right.
BT, I'm sorry, I heard everything that you
Nah, you
said,
cool.
but
You
and I
right. No, no,
respect
no.
that.
I'm
Right.
not arguing with that, but see, I handle things differently because
Hmm.
again, I've been in some situations where I seen a guy. No, no,
Situation.
no. A guy was beating his wife, and a dude went to interject, and he ended up getting jumped. So
Oh,
it was
see,
like,
there it is. There it
so
is.
see, so me growing up in Co-op City, people like, oh yeah, Co-op City ain't nothing. Yeah,
Respect
all
to the
right, you think
BX.
not? No, because I've
Yeah.
seen. I'm back to this little 10-year-old kid. Saw a guy. He was beating his wife. Another dude was interjecting because he was trying to protect her. He wanted to smash, and he ended
Right.
up getting jumped by everybody on the block. And
Mm.
everybody was like, they didn't like him interjecting because every time he fought someone, his husband, he ended up sleeping with their wife. So I think it was
Mm.
like two other husbands that he had already done that for, jumped in and helped out the husband and beat him up, and then they ended up staying together. So it's
Well,
like
who
a
fault
lot of
is that
times.
now? Who fault
But
is
see,
that
this is what
now?
I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like a lot of times you're gonna put yourself in a situation like, yeah, now you squaring up on this man, and now you defending a woman that's not even yours. So for me, in the scenarios, I be at the bus stop. Even when I got older, I'm in my 30s. I'm at a bus stop. A dude and a chick is arguing. They're both arguing, and he slaps her. And I walked over. Everybody's like, "Yo, man!" They all getting ready to jump. I'm like, "Yo, everybody, calm the hell down." I looked at the dude. I said, "Not in public. This is where you get your ass beat because you're gonna bring attention that
Take it to the
people."
lab. That's right.
I was like, because you're gonna bring attention to people who need to get rid of their anger and frustration. They're gonna take it out on you rather than you making your point.
Yeah,
Do this
y'all
shit
making
at
me
home.
feel inadequate, bro.
Nah,
Y'all
I'm
making me
too.
y'all making me feel
What you mean?
inadequate. Not in that sense. Not in that sense that I put my hand on women. I don't.
I don't. Yeah.
That ain't my bag. I don't even
Yeah,
I don't even like arguing with women because men and women argue from two different places. Women argue from emotion,
Yup.
right? And men argue from a place of practicality, right? Right. Sometimes our practicality looks like emotion, but no, it's still practicality. Like for instance, your girl walking out the house with the thinnest sundress in her closet. Yo, where you going? I'm going to the party.
Not
No,
like
you
that.
ain't.
No, you ain't. No, you're not.
You going to the party with that. And what I'm talking about is like the sheer sundress with the spaghetti strap on it. And it's got like the only part that's thick is like it's got like the boobie covered up, and then it's got the little place, you know what I'm saying? But it got the long split up the side of her thigh.
You see what's crazy?
And when she on her way out the door, she playing that song by Tank, Please Don't Go. Please don't go. You know what I'm saying? You like, yo, you trying to send me a message?
Nah,
you know
see, I would have did some slickness. I would have did some slickness. She go out like, I'm going to the party.
So she going out the door, and Gary got the door, and then she turned back around. She forgot something, and then she be spraying on that. She's spraying on that perfume that she said this only like 3 months ago. She's like, I bought this perfume just for you, Daddy, and she spray it on, and then next thing you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, y'all making y'all, you know what I'm saying, bumping uglies in an inappropriate place, couldn't even make it to the bedroom.
That's what I was gonna say.
But on the way out the door, she turned back around and take that same perfume and spray it on right in front of you. And this time it's not for you. She trying to go out the door with it. Yeah, and then you see her girls, you look outside and her girls is out there, all of them dressed up too. You know they ain't up to no good.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know they ain't up to no good. And right. And she like, yo, get out of the way. Why you won't let me go? I'm a grown up. And you like, yo, I don't know what you was planning on doing tonight. I ain't gonna stop you from going. But I will tell you is this on your way out the door. Look, do what you want to do. Go have a good time, whatever it is that you want to do. Right. But if it's one of those situations where you feel like you gonna do something in spite of me, think about if I did that to you and how you would feel.
Bam.
You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
Think about that. Right. And she's like, why are you trying to guilt trip me? I'm just going out. We just going out having drinks.
As soon as they say right there, that's guiltiness right there.
They
say that right there.
Yeah. And so you like, yo, where y'all going? Maybe me and my homeboys want to go too. Man, no, can we just have a girls' night out? And you like, nah, hey, do your thing. But next week, I'm having a men's night out. Me and my boys, we going somewhere, right?
Yeah, guess what? We ain't even gonna be in town.
We
flying somewhere.
We going somewhere.
No, ain't no wildin'. We ain't gonna be in the location. We not even gonna be in the city. We out. We out.
See, in that scenario,
we gonna be in Philly, right? We gonna be in Philly somewhere.
We gonna be a car drives away, but we ain't gonna be in the state. We might be in Atlantic City. We might be in Philly. We might be in Mohegan Sun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, stop playing.
Right.
We might be in Malta.
The second my girl go to do that second spray because she forgot something, nah, she gonna be late. about 2-3 hours late. She ain't going nowhere. We
Matter of
bumping uglies. We making babies, and then I'm gonna make her go like, go have fun with your friends. Go have fun with your friends. You tired now? Go enjoy. I'm
Right.
sorry, because if she looking that good, that's one thing I always told my girls. Like, if you ever look good and you don't hear me say you look good, but we bumping uglies before you leave, that means you was looking finer than a mug. And I used to
BT.
always laugh and be like, "You
Hey,
crazy?
but
You
if you
crazy?"
but BT, here's the thing.
Mhm.
If you up on game, if you slick like that, right? Then you
Mhm.
already know what to do. You were like, hey,
That's
before
right.
you
That's
go,
right.
real quick, let me get the cash and you just take the card. And she
Mhm.
like, oh,
Mhm.
oh, you want me to take the card?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Paper
take the
trail.
card. Take the card.
Exactly.
I'm gonna just keep the cash because I'm gonna order a
That's
pizza.
right. That's
You know
right.
what I'm
Paper
saying?
trail,
Exactly.
baby.
And so she take the card everywhere she swipe. You know what she been? It's showing up on your phone.
That's
Yo,
Right?
stop
right.
telling them that.
Everywhere
Paper
Yo,
it's showing up
trail.
on your phone.
stop.
You
Paper
know how you got the
trail.
alerts on your
Paper
phone?
trail. That's
Why you
Right.
gotta?
right.
Why you
Every time
gotta?
you swipe your card, they send an alert to your phone.
Damn.
You know
Now
what I'm
they
saying?
know. Now
You
they
know what I'm saying?
know. Oh,
Yeah,
you done
yeah.
told
And
on
so
us, man.
That's
yeah,
right. Paper
and so
trail,
I'm taking
baby.
the cash. I'm saying I'm gonna buy pizza with it. I ain't buying no pizza with it. You know what I'm saying? But if your girl insists on having cash, no, keep the card, man. We ain't going nowhere. If I can't do it with cash, it can't be done.
Yo, freeze. Check
Then
this out.
now you like, oh, okay.
hmm Freeze, but check this out.
Okay.
After y'all bump, no, hold on. I'm sorry, BT and freeze, but check me out. After y'all bump ugly before she went out with the nude dress and the pasties on the dot thighs or whatever,
Yeah,
you don't see females are resilient. Like we do what we do and we lay down for a second.
right,
They can go all day. So yeah,
right.
all right, thank you, Daddy. I got you. Oh my God. Hey, oh yeah, all right. Baby, I'll be right back. And don't think for a hot second. And I'm not saying all females is like this or nothing like that. Don't think they ain't gonna do it again. Even
Yeah,
after they got their first dose, they might need a second or third dose.
right, right,
Pardon me. The words that's being spoken is by me, Boulevard. It was not. And I ain't saying all females is like that, but there are females like that.
right,
They
right.
could touch, they could rock and roll.
Yeah,
So whatever you do to them, they don't mean nothing depending on how they feel in the morning, or the nighttime, or the evening, or lunchtime. If you give it to them, wherever, if they want to, they can keep on going. Us,
yeah,
we get out one hit a quitter, and we probably down for the day, or a
uh,
couple of hours or whatever.
yeah,
They could
yeah,
keep on rocking
yeah.
like it never happened,
Right.
and that's on some real
Yeah. It depends on like with me, like you ain't gonna stop a grown person from doing nothing. Right.
facts.
Grown people, they just gonna do whatever it is they want to do. You
There's
can kind of
always an
try to
excuse.
you can try to deter them, but with me, when I see Mo dressed up, I don't think nothing but like, damn, that chick bad. I be
And that's a
saying
good
it like
thing.
I be saying it out loud, like, damn, you are fine. God damn. I be, you know what I'm saying?
hmm
But with me, like yo, no disrespect to Mo because she the lady in my life, right? But if she ever slip on a banana peel, I don't feel like I got no issue, no problem
hmm
with you know what I'm saying, getting back out there doing the do. You know what I'm saying? Mariah Carey, stop hitting me up too, by the way. I'm married.
But that nigga crazy. I'm sorry, that dude crazy.
Why you gotta go after Mariah, man?
I
Mariah,
know, no, I
she,
just said I told her to stop hitting me up.
at
I'm
least
not
she's
going
not
after her.
artillery. She's not artillery, right?
Oh, she itinerant. Oh, that's why she keep coming back. Okay, all right.
Not
Cause
I
she
ain't
reading
messing
it
with you.
backwards.
Oh my god. Yo, BT, did you ever hear the story? Yo, did you ever hear
Nah.
this boy story? Oh man, Uncle Freezy, Big Brother Freeze, man. He got a story that is so crazy. I ain't gonna front. I tell my peoples. Well, I was under the COVID for a second,
Right,
but
right.
I put it out here. He told me a story about this. Anyway, you gotta let Freezy tell it. You gotta let Freezy tell it. It is. Oh man,
Yo,
he
it's
almost made me have
wild.
a heart attack.
It's
He almost
wild,
made a
OD,
heart attack,
bro.
man.
BT, you ever dated before? Like been on a dating scene, by the way.
Oh
I'm
my
not talking
god.
about
Yeah.
I'm not talking about asking somebody out for a date. I'm talking about being in a dating mode where you just dating You just checking out the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe you dating like 2 or 3 times a week, maybe like
Yeah.
a Tuesday, a Thursday, maybe a Saturday night, a Friday night, something like that.
Shirley or Alexander O'Neal type.
Yeah. So at this time, man, I was dating. I ain't had no money, bro. I was broke. Most of my life, I've been broke most of my life, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm out on a dating scene, right? Dates be whack. Like you date somebody you think is gonna be fly, they expect too much or whatever. Like they expect too much on the first date. Like, hey, if you're not spending $1,000 on the first date, we can't date. Okay, well, we can't date then. Right. So anyway,
Yep.
I asked this lady, I see her. She a fine little thing. She a cutie pie, right? This is like, I guess I'm like 20. I'm like in my early 20s, maybe 23, something like that. I see her. Everybody be like, yo, Uncle Freezy, she ain't gonna holler, man. She stuck up, man. This is the words back in the day. This is like 89, 90, like 1989, 1990, somewhere in there. I see her. I'm like, hey, I see you over there checking me out, right? She like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I saw you over there checking me out every time I come through. I see you be looking at me. I'm just coming to see, you know what I'm saying? What's the word? She's like, ain't nobody looking at you. I'm like, listen, you know, this is me, you know what I'm saying? This is the old night. This is the 80s game, the 90s game, right? Spitting, right? So anyway, I get her number. We talk on the phone. I'm like, yo, we should go out to dinner sometime. And she was like, yo, you want me to cook for you? I was like, nah. Now I want to go out somewhere. And bully no code 1. The first date is never in somebody's house.
That's right.
Rule number
Facts.
1, the first date is never at some.
Facts.
This is where a lot of people mess up.
Facts.
Never, the first date could never be at your crib.
Nope.
Or her crib.
Her crib. That's right.
It's got to be out somewhere.
And
that way, if the date is whack, the date is whack, you can always walk away.
Peace.
Right.
I'll see you later.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, nah, man, let me take you somewhere. You fly, right? She like, I forget her name. I'm gonna call her Crystal, right? Crystal was like, yeah, I'm fly. Look at this. And she turned and she fly. She was fly, whatever.
I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Right. So she fly. We talking on the phone, and I noticed that she always occasionally she'll trip up on something, like she'll be trying to say something and she'll say it wrong. Right. And I'm like, okay, that's peculiar, but whatever. You know, we'll go out on a date and you know, we'll see what's what. So we schedule it like 2 weeks in advance, like the Friday after next, we're gonna go to such and such spot. Right. Right. I see her. All her friends is talking about like, yo, I heard y'all going to such and such spot. Next Friday. Y'all want to make it a double date? No. Rule number 2, no double dates for the first date. Right? Rule number 2, no double dates for the first date. Right? No. You want to be with that person so you can find out who they are and have fun with them. Right? So all my homeboys is like, yo, how you get her to go out? She'll never mess with nobody. I'm like, man, it's Uncle Freezy. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. She lucky. You know, we all joking, right? We joking with each other. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the date come, right? She acting mad boo. She get in the car. I got an old raggedy car. At that time, I had an old raggedy car. Right. But I kept it clean though. I kept it clean. Right. So I pick her up I'm driving like a old white Toyota Camry stick shift. Right. This is, I think the car, I had like an 84 Camry, something like that. Right. The car was so old, it was before Camrys was all automatic. It was when it was a stick shift. Right.
Damn.
Yeah, so I pick her up, you know what I'm saying? She acting mad bougie in the car. And I love it. I love a woman with confidence, right? I love a woman with confidence, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like if you like low self-esteem or don't have confidence, I'm like,
Yep, I'm gonna keep walking.
yeah. Issues. Issues. I'm not like a predator. I never searched for low self-esteem chicks. That wasn't my thing. My thing was always gotta be mad confident. Gotta be mad secure in yourself. Right? Gotta be
Mm-hmm.
confident. Gotta be able to overcome stuff. Can't be with somebody who can't overcome stuff on their own.
Yep.
That was me. Now, I'm not saying I'm not throwing shade at others, whatever. So I parked the car way off in the back. Right, we walking up to the restaurant. It's like one of this. It's like one of the Cantonese restaurants. Like they said, the Cantonese food, the places you'll
Yeah.
go sit in. They do all the magic tricks with the spatulas and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and so we in there. We walk. She like, why you park way back here? And I'm like, I just want to see you walk. This is me complimenting all night, complimenting, super complimentary all night. So we get to the table, right? And the waiter comes up, American dude in a Cantonese place, which was bizarre, but whatever. That ain't the point of it. That ain't the topic of the conversation. Right. He tries to get old girl's attention. He like, and I'm like, Crystal, my man. She like, nah, I know, I think I know what I want. Right. He like, ma'am, I'm just, she like, yo, leave me alone. Why y'all be harassing the customer as soon as we walk in the door? Give me some time to figure out what it is that I want. And he like, but ma'am, I'm just trying to tell you. And she's like, yo, go away. Where your manager at? Right. So his manager comes back. And I'm like, hey, Crystal, like, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, yo, you just like them. Just give me a break, man. Give me a few minutes to figure this thing out. Right. She like this. She like this, right? With the joint, right?
The menu.
She like this with the menu, right? She look in, she's like, I don't know what I want. Right. This is her. I don't know what I want. My man is like, yo, he like, ma'am. And she like, y'all go away. Don't just bring me some water. She sent my man off to bring some water back. She still got the menu up. She looking. BT, no lie. She got the menu like this, right? She looking. Hey, you see the book, right? Can you see the book?
Yeah, I see the book.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that yet. Don't say that. Don't say that, right? Right. She got the menu up. She looking like all these things look so good, man. I don't know what I want. And then she like, what you getting? And I start laughing. Like, I'm laughing. Like, yo, what are you laughing at? Right. And my man comes to, the manager comes back to the water, right? Comes back to the table with the water, right? And she like, how did he go with the water? Okay, just water, buddy. Can you have a lemon? And he like, and he like, yo. He looked. He like, okay. So he goes back and she still got the menu up, right? And so my man comes back with the lemons. He put the lemons on the thing. She put a lemon on her water, and he's like, man, did you make your mind up? And he was like, she was like, no, it's too hard for me to decide. So my man blurts out, it's hard to decide because you got your menu upside down. We were trying to tell you, you've been reading the menu upside down the whole time. Right? And so she's so embarrassed, right? The menu is like this, right? The menu is like this. She's like, I know that. I know the menu was upside down. I'm not, she says, I know that. I'm not illiterate. Yo, we start laughing, bro. We fall over on the floor, bro. She had the menu upside down the whole time. And then when they say, ma'am, the menu is up that side down, she's like, yeah, I know that. I'm not illiterate.
Oh my God.
Yo, when she said illiterate, bro. Oh my God, that was the laugh of the decade, bro.
I think that's like
that
the
was
best
the laugh
date.
of the decade, bro.
That's the best thing. Like, wait a minute. You know those big ass words, but you didn't even fucking know your menu was upside down.
Yeah, and then she talking about she not illiterate. You know, she was trying to say that she's not illiterate.
Yeah.
She trying to say she's not illiterate, and she said, I'm not illiterate.
Yeah, I would have been dying like artillery.
Yo,
I gotta
oh
look
my
that word up.
God,
Artillery.
oh my God, bro. We laughed at her, bro.
Yo, I'm sorry, but her confidence must have went way down after that.
Bro. She was like, yo, I laughed. You know how you laugh so hard you start coughing?
Yup, and you like, oh, you just can't
Yeah.
stop laughing.
Bro, I laughed and I laughed. I grabbed it, and she was wondering why I was laughing. Yo, I grabbed her hand and was laughing with her, like let her know that I'm laughing with her, right? And she was mad at first. First she was mad, and then she started laughing to herself because she saw everybody laughing, like we all laughing together. We not laughing at her, we laughing with her.
Mhm.
She in there with the menu upside down and gonna say, I know the menu was upside down. I'm not illiterate. Oh no, you are very illiterate. You are very illiterate.
Oh my God. I don't know if I would have held her hand. I think I would have been still laughing, like, yo, what the
Yeah, bro, we laughed and laughed, bro.
Artillery.
Bro, it was so funny.
Yo, did you go out on another date?
Nah, we ain't going on another day after that. Because she wasn't my type and I wasn't her type either.
Oh,
You know what I'm
that's so
saying?
hilarious.
But on that date though, bro, you talking about somebody who laughed, bro. I laughed and laughed and laughed, bro. You know what I'm saying? She got out of my old raggedy car and came around, reached through the thing, and you know what I'm saying, and gave me a peck on the cheek, and I ain't never talked to her no more after that. You know what I'm saying? Not because of that, but because we just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
It wasn't
just
clicking the
right.
rest of the night.
Yeah, it wasn't the right vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a young and up and comer trying to go somewhere in life, and she was a young person still trying to figure it out. Like she didn't know what she wanted to do with herself. We just wasn't a match at the time. So
Okay.
it's one of them things.
But see, that's funny though, because even though it didn't end well, you still had a good time. Equivalent.
Yeah, she's like, I know, I'm not illiterate.
Artillery.
Oh no, ma'am, you are very illiterate.
Artillery.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that, yo, that's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That's
man.
that's a good bad date, I gotta say.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but you live and learn, bro. You live in.
Yeah.
Man, it's almost 6 o'clock. I'm gonna get out of here, bro.
All right, man. Have a good one. Good morning,
Yeah,
y'all.
man. Thank y'all for rocking with us. If you're new, subscribe to the channel for more dumb stories like that one I just told, and for episodes in which we actually talk about real stuff. Subscribe to the channel. We got some stuff coming up. I'm gonna do eventually. I'm gonna do a show about annuities. I want to do a show about annuities and about insurance and things like that. So keep an eye out for those. And I'm gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for rocking. BT, it was good to see you again, bro.
Always, man. Always. Thank you for having me on. And
Yeah,
go
man.
New York, go New York, go.
Bam. And on that note, we out of here. Peace, everybody.